Why, hello! Welcome back. It is Sunday. Oh my god. What is... Why is my kick on? There we go. Sorry. Yeah, what is life? But hello, yes, welcome back. It is Sunday. Sorry, I had to fix something. There we go. I had to fix something. My kick was coming through on my end, and I don't know why. Hopefully it didn't come through on the chat end. We're playing some Skull and Shackles today. My name is Rob. Joining me this evening.
Only mostly dying.
This afternoon is Untamed Mando.
Hello, it is I. I am Untamed Mando. I am also dual streaming this on my Kick and Twitch channel, so yeah.
Nice. I took him on Kick. Cool, very cool, very cool. We have Adrian.
Hello, how are you all doing? We are here tonight to celebrate this joyous occasion of pirating.
Oh, you sound super excited.
You're not a robo-bro anymore. Talk normal.
I'm actually perfectly fine.
Adrian.
No, I'm perfectly fine. I love everyone.
I'm sure.
Who are you?
Not
Go away.
everyone. No, not everyone. I'm being extremely sarcastic.
Wow. Okay, thank you. That makes sense.
Wow.
We have Rogue 10.
Hi, I'm here. I'm back. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but now I'm back.
Yes.
I wasn't
None of
here
us were
either.
here last week.
It was very difficult last week.
I watched the episode last night,
Holidays.
so
Well, there wasn't much to it. I was dying.
it really wasn't.
I was in the process
That's
of
funny,
killing
though.
over. as
It's
one
the
does.
process of being walking the plank.
Oh, my
Indeed.
allergies are so bad today.
Sorry about that.
All right. We have
Spring
Hasso
can
happen.
go to the lake.
Hello. My butt hurts.
It's not my fault.
Wow, you're gonna kill me, and now you're buggering Hasselhoff, Adrian. What are you doing?
I am reaching across the seas.
Apparently
It's
so.
a
It's
part of a
really
pirate's
long
life.
arm.
Apparently.
Long John
Yo ho,
Silver.
yo ho.
See, for the Emperor's playing the Oblivion remaster. Wow. It is perfect. I got through the Shivering Isles DLC recently, but we'll talk about that later. We have Minnesota Fats,
Hey yo.
and we have, joining us again, Jack Spade.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Jack Spade. You can find me over at twitch.tv/JackSpadeGGs. I just recently kicked off a new series where I'm playing 3 games of D&D every week, starting with Wednesday and then Friday and Saturday, tuning in at about 5 or 6 CST, so come check me out.
Very, very cool. Apologize if I mute and you don't hear me for a bit, chat. I'm still dying.
He's pretending to not
we're,
die when he does.
Yes, I'm trying not to die, but it's been a process. It is the worst fucking thing I've had in a while. So we'll see how that goes. In other news, I'm going to talk about something. I'm talking about something very important. You need to understand, chat, that when I say I'm going to do something, I will. So today I'm going to plug dragonstreasure.com. That's right. If you don't know Base T-Man, well, perhaps you should. dragonstreasure.com. A haven for anime and tea lovers. He's got tea, soap, coffee, and other products. He's even got this one down here, which is pirate rum. It's got a sexy pirate chick on it. T-Man and I go way back. He was actually upset that I left his Discord, apparently, and I didn't realize. I probably got drunk one day. But it's okay. dragonstreasure.com. If you like tea, I'm not a tea guy personally, but my aunt and my cousin love it. So go check him out. You know, maybe he'll sponsor us. And the only reason is so I can say there's a sponsor. Take that. Always in here,
Bullshit.
coming in here, giving me $5, trying to ruin my goddamn taxes. Go ruin his taxes instead. dragonstreasure.com.
We're evolving.
That was my plug.
That's thedragontreasure.com, right?
TheDragonTreasure.com, yeah. With an S. dragonstreasure.com.
I
It's in
like
the
some
description.
teas. Maybe I'll check it out.
I've actually I have unironically like I'll buy his stuff like for gifts for people, and I've heard it's actually very good. I'm not a tea guy personally, but you know he's been cool to me, so thought I would shout him out just because. I said I
Oh,
would.
you guys need to check out this website. It's a gem. Oh my god.
Dragon's Treasure.
Yes, it's
No,
really
it's-
good.
It's actually a really nice website, unironically.
It's a good website.
And
It's
it's
on the
I
teas
love
YouTube
the
good.
description.
I love the reviews at the bottom. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, if I recall, all of his stuff he hand makes like everything. Like, he and his people hand make everything. So it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, people.
But yeah, I helped him get out of Chicago.
Creative applications of
most-
autism.
That's my most notable thing I ever did was help T-Man leave
You s-
Chicago.
You saved a life, man.
I'm a hero.
You're a better
Yeah, you
person
got
than
out of
I.
Iraq.
Iraq! Oh, I never heard that before. Incredible.
Yeah. I was told that by a Chicagoan.
Yeah, it's called
call it-
Shackles.
John Carpenter
Iraq.
came back to make that sequel to Escape from LA. He wouldn't even need to get sets going. He'd just film in downtown Chicago.
You're not wrong. But all right, chat of everybody. Last week I was dying, so we couldn't go for very long. But the crew went and got some crabs, and they got their gear back. So everybody should have all of their stuff back in their inventory now. Congratulations!
Guys.
Hassohapa and Adrian did a very good job. It
Crabbing.
pleased Captain Harrigan. And brought him some reef claws for dinner. Which is the story. And I don't remember if I got to that because I was in the middle of trying not to kill over. But that's what happened, basically, is I got, after the storm, wound up somewhere. There was a reef. It's time to eat crabs.
And Mr. Plugg and Scourge both seem to hate us.
Yes.
Yes.
They hate us because they ain't us.
But since we've missed a couple of weeks, we're going to, not fast forward per se, but we are going to bull rush a little bit through some stuff. We have skipped a little bit around. But the newest thing that will be updated is you'll no longer be rolling for your duties. Scourge and Plugg really don't like you, and except for Darvin.
Avant.
Darwin?
Yeah, Darvin.
Darvin.
Your duties will be simply chosen for you. And you'll just have to roll whatever I tell you to roll as they try to make your lives a living hell.
Yay.
So it's about the only difference now. But but I see For the Emperor is playing the Oblivion remaster, and I just got through the Shivering Isles DLC, which is the greatest DLC ever made in the history of mankind. It is so fucking good.
Oh.
I thought Blood and Wine was a little better paced.
Well, you're wrong. But like Shia Gorath is like the best character on the planet. Like I love.
Oh yeah, no,
so
most
much.
definitely. But the pacing of the storytelling is like trying to watch a schizophrenic finger paint anything.
I mean, you are in Shia Gorath's realm, though, so it shouldn't feel.
This is true, yes. Mm-hmm.
But I see what you mean. But I love the DLC. It's just so funny. I don't believe in magic, but I believe in bones. It's just one of the first fucking things you're greeted with. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember this DLC now. I love it so much. It's so good. So good. But yes, music, sound effects, Syrinscape. You know what it is. If you use Syrinscape, cool. If you don't, I don't blame you.
But
I
if
like
you do, remember to
Syrinscape.
give them a shout out.
Yeah, I like Syrinscape well enough, but fuck, sometimes when it doesn't want to work, it sure don't want to work.
Look, sometimes it takes the weekends off.
It's,
Yep.
yeah, unfortunately, it takes the days off that I am doing stuff.
It happens.
Alright, sorry about that, chat. I had to die
Cough,
for a
cough.
minute. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
It's
got
been
that.
Swab.
Anyway, we are back onto the Wormwood. It is day vaguely 17-ish? Question mark.
Close enough.
You
Oh, and
just
last
reminded
week
me of.
also y'all learned how to throw grappling hooks. That was another thing that happened.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So that was the thing that y'all did. It's really
I see
simple.
I see you updated Sandara's token.
What? No, I would never use the massive titted alternative art for some.
What?
I don't know what
God.
you're
I
talking
also
about.
updated Tilly Bracket because I actually do. I like this one better. The artwork for that one.
Ooh, yeah, I like it too.
So there was one more person. Who
Is
was
it peppery long farthing? Maybe.
No,
I think
no,
that's
she's the
changed.
same
No?
one. It was oh, what the fuck's her name? Where is she? She's
Was
on-
it still loan? That looks a bit different.
Is
Is
it
it?
No.
this lady over
Oh.
here?
Maybe.
No, you shouldn't see her.
Oh.
Okay.
No, it's this. What's Skipper Tibbs doing over there? Skipper
Here?
Tibbs. Skipper
Oh,
Tibbs.
that's
which
Tilly.
was just kind of. She had like this goofier looking one, so I found this one in that PDF that I stumbled upon today, and I was like, oh, that's a much better picture. So, and oh yeah, and Arita, whatever, the one girl that hates you, I changed hers to this version because it's a little bit less blurry. So
The hatred must come in full force through the picture.
yeah, I saw that Sonara picture. I was like, yeah, dang. It's like, where was this last time I ran this campaign?
Okay.
She can swab me anytime.
Swap the deck.
She's only gonna swap your deck. What?
Yeah, she's gonna swap your deck. That's right. All right. Anyway,
I'm not too familiar with this position.
look, we have
Well, you
is
see, it's when
in the chat. We don't
The
need
man
to
and the woman
discuss
live each other
these
very
things.
much.
We have young Mormons in the audience. We don't need to.
Young Mormons.
Yeah, young Mormons in the group. We don't need.
He thinks I'm younger than I am.
I don't believe you. Anyway. So again, like I said, chat. Pardon me if I mute. You just don't hear me for some reason again because I am still in the process of dying, and not that I ever do very many voices, or change my voice all that much. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off at all for a while. So, yar. And I see. I don't know who Brett Renta is, but hello. Yes.
he's one of my players. He's one of my players.
Ah.
They said he's a young Mormon, so it's a little concerned.
Look, as long as they're
Okay,
an adult
cool.
Mormon, they can be young all they want.
The Mormons are taking over the tabletop gaming
I know,
industry.
right?
Oh my
Who's
God.
got Rogue or
Can you
Brother?
imagine?
I mean, for a
No.
while they already did. Dragonlance was super popular.
Actually, imagine just a Mormon campaign. We all play as Mormons.
An
What would it be like
cool?
crossing
An
the plains,
Oregon
but,
Trail
like-
campaign.
Like what?
Crossing
you
the
I
gonna
have
plains,
done-
but like
I have rolled to die from dysentery.
Oh my
That
god,
that
sounds
definitely exists
amazing.
already.
I want to play it.
Of course it
sounds
does.
So good.
What you do in your downtime? I churn butter.
the ultimate handcart campaign.
I played the Oregon Trail card game.
I keep trying to
There's a
find
card
like
game?
an updated
Yes.
Oregon Trail, but I cannot. I'm like, somebody had to have remade this game. But apparently no one has. I don't
Yes,
know
but
why.
it's in the Apple Arcade.
Oh, okay, that
really?
explains it.
Oh yes.
Why no one's ever played it.
Ah, yes. That place I frequent. The
There is
Apple
an
Arcade.
Oregon Trail on Steam for $30. I'm assuming it's not the one that's a DOS game.
The-
It's probably very.
You mean the
updated.
Oregon Trail? Because the Oregon Trail is
No,
different.
Oregon, not Oregon Trail, not Blood Trail to Canada.
Oregon Trail. That's just a mod of RimWorld.
Yeah.
Is there really? Oh shit, there is an Oregon. When the fuck did this happen? I'm getting this. Fuck. Wait, $30.
America says no. The Oregon Trail starts in China.
Sorry, it's not Blood Trail to Canada. It's Death Road to Canada.
Is that what happened during World War II and over there?
Okay, so
It's
it's a full remaster of Oregon Trail. What the fuck?
Yeah, the Death Road to Canada is an Oregon Trail style traveling thing that also has zombies and trying to get to Canada to get away from the zombies.
What a time to be alive.
All right. Well, interesting.
Well,
Well,
most people
anyway,
would.
What a time to be.
what a time to be in a red ass. I'm 36. That's young for a Mormon, right? I don't know, Rogue. Is that young for a Mormon?
I don't know.
What?
Well,
I mean, those are
what's
all
the adult age
ages.
for a Mormon?
Yeah. What?
Like when you officially get to be an
Well,
adult.
the young
As a
adult
Mormon
born
yourself.
is 18 to 35, so he would be mid singles age, or she,
It's singles
Singles
age.
age. 18.
The
to
hell is that?
45.
if he's single
Are we
or
talking
she's
about?
single.
It's a
We're
he.
just asking if 36 was young for a Mormon.
A young
That's-
man.
So I would say, young but not old. I don't know.
Hey,
The
old
young man.
Russ.
In the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the term mid-singles is used to describe unmarried members of the church who are between the ages of 31 and 45.
You're a mid single Rogue.
I am. Thank you.
No, she's still a young Mormon.
Wait. You
Yeah.
believe me?
You're mid, yes.
Dude.
Don't
Hail
inspire crime.
Frosty in the chat. I see Frosty, and for the Emperor
My
Brett, thank
god,
you for joining us.
dude.
Look, I've been dealing with her shit for years. I had to get one in.
Man, it's Revenge of the Trucker Rob.
It's revenge of. I
He's-
don't know,
It's
Revenge
the
of-
Cyber Star Wars
He's
Day.
feigning
Not this-
weakness while he's sick. He's like,
Yes, I'm
I'm too
feigning.
weak.
I'm too
Revenge of the Sith trucker.
I just saw that Palpatine scene where he kills Mace Windu on a short before the session. That totally reminded me of it.
My
That
favorite
was the
edit.
plan.
My favorite edit of that is just he's like, it's just the Emperor's like, please kill me. it's so fucking good. Oh Jesus. But yeah, Frederick's not here, so we don't need unlimited power. But you all will be doing tasks now. Jack, you still have to roll for what you're doing. You still have to flip the coin.
Flip the coin.
You're probably in a
Oh,
better
what?
position than all of the rest of us now.
Yes.
Now he still doesn't get to roll survival.
So pick one or
What do I
two.
have? I will be saying 1.
Okay, cool. So we'll just not
Hell
worry
yeah.
about you because Fish Guts is sober today.
Nice.
So we won't worry about you too much unless
I feel like my
it's-
eyes are swelling up.
unless it's a full set. You can still roll your 1d6.
That sounds not good.
As for
Yeah.
the others, boy, oh
God.
boy, oh boy. Let's see. What do you hate? Well, you definitely won't be doing the lookout today.
Oh, before we get into this, were we supposed to get our money back when we got our gear back?
Raffle Mao.
Money.
That's your answer.
We don't do those, capitalistic things over here. We don't do currency. It's
look,
all for
Our
cash.
money?
look,
That's
I told-
our money.
Hey, look, I told
And
you.
by our money, I mean
Hey,
mine.
look. When we were doing character creation, I said go ahead, spend your money.
I don't actually remember that, but
I spent as much as I could.
I spent most of my money.
But,
Art be true. God be telling us to spend dollar coin before the session started.
but
True.
let's see. Hasselhappa, your character's not very strong, I assume.
I am but a small frogman.
Yeah, you're going to be on main sail duty today, so you're gonna roll a strength check or a profession sailor.
Or profession sailor?
Or a profession sailor. I can't get around profession sailor, unfortunately.
My time being
My
being
time
whipped in the
has
slave
come.
galley is paying off.
The seafaring frog.
Rogue.
The seafaring tree frog that does not know how
Then
to
you-
swim.
Yeah, yeah.
The seafaring
And you
swamp
must
frog.
roll your constitution as well.
That I have also not great.
Would it be possible for me to provide a bonus to their con
No.
saves through meals?
Oh, that's a question. Are we still doing the you can take a +4, or you can try to influence people, or
Not right now, because Plugg's
Not right
working
now.
you to death.
all right, getting plugged.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. All right. Adrian, what are you bad at?
I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, I can't use charisma against you or intelligence. Fucking
Yes.
dexterity is so goddamn high. You know what? You're bad at climbing, aren't you?
I've things I'm better at,
Yeah,
so
you're right.
yeah.
Alright. So you'll be doing rigging repair. You're going to be climbing up 30 feet. So you must do a climb check.
All right, let's do the thingy. That's a 12.
You know, thing.
You lucky son of a bitch. And then you can either do profession sailor or dexterity.
Think that sailor is +8, so let's do that. Probably good enough, maybe.
Damn.
Brett says, DM says you can't get around. Sounds like a skill issue. Look here. I'm doing my best, alright?
Come on, Brett.
I just know he's gonna be another one of those in chats. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Minnesota, what are you bad at? Fuck, I don't even remember. Jake Driscoll.
I believe
Yes,
it's
sir.
strength.
Fortunately,
I believe
can't.
it's strength.
I thought pretty much all of us were bad at strength.
Oh, charisma, actually. Charisma's
that's
his
some other-
worst.
He does have a +1 to strength, unfortunately. I forget if you have sailor or not. Probably do. Yes, you do. Okay. Well, so I
At
so
least
just
I can
roll
make
your
this fail.
profession sailor for me there, Minnesota.
Why do I hear boss music?
Must be on your end because it's not on mine. All right, then go ahead and after that roll me your Constitution.
Oh boy.
Constitution.
As for Rogue,
I
where's your character? You're right there.
Oh, son of a bitch.
God damn, y'all are just
wow.
no fun, man. No fun at all.
Sorry, but I charge extra for fun.
You know what? Rogue, you're going to either roll stealth, survival, or dexterity
Okay.
for rat catching.
Oh my god. Does she get free XP from
Survival
catching
or-
rats?
No.
Channel your inner bird of prey.
You want to see more of the map, Brett? I can zoom it out a bit. That's about the only important stuff at the moment. It's not shit. We've been here a while.
I actually have survival as a skill? Wow.
You're an alchemist, I guess.
Alright, well,
Guess you're good at surviving yourself?
I survived.
Yeah.
oh,
I'm
good.
a survivor.
I'm so
I'm gonna
happy.
make it.
For all of you. And as you're working, you notice Plugg, he's around here somewhere. Or, well, probably be Scourge. He's just kind of like scowling at you the whole time, making sure you're actually doing your jobs the way you're supposed to. And when he sees you even slightly, not even like slip up, but you know, like you're not working, giving 110%. You know, like you're trying to take a shit on company time or something. He cracks that whip. He's like, "Get your asses back to work." Yeah, he's being a real asshole about it. You know what? Darvin, just go ahead and roll your 1d6. Let's see what you're up to. Man.
Alrighty. I believe I had a macro set up. Yep, sure do.
Yep.
The 5. Oh, it's a bull session. So you're actually okay. That's cool. So today, as you're downstairs, you're doing a bull session, which means you get to drink with fish guts. So, as you're working, he's like, you know, he's somehow sober, but also drinking with you as a functioning alcoholic, I suppose. He's like, "You boy, come here." And he puts his arm around you. He's like, "Did I ever tell you the tale of the time we went down to..." And he starts rambling on, and you don't actually have to do anything. except for drink an additional rum ration a day. So you just roll a fortitude.
Would it be possible for me to pretend
Or
to drink it
Constitution.
and instead save it?
No.
Okay.
He is making you drink.
Constitution. I understand. That is a very observant drunk. I'm surprised. Constitution.
Well,
you
he's
said, right?
sober. I forget if it's Constitution or Fortitude. You can roll
He's
it.
as sober as an alcoholic can be.
Yeah, he's...
Ooh, not good.
Oof.
All right, so as you're working and he's force-feeding you rum, you throw up all over the floor. And then you have to clean it up, but nothing bad happens because, you know, you're just working for the alcoholic on board, so it's kind of to be expected, I suppose.
He's probably just laughing at you. He's
Yeah,
too busy
prob-
laughing to really.
Laughing his ass off, like, look at this fucker.
Lightweight.
Look at this fucker.
Brett says, "It's okay. I tell my players disclaimer. If I'm not keeping track of the rewards I give you. If you don't write it down and I forget your character's last, I tell my players I just add stuff to their loot pile, and I'm still about 50% sure they just add extra things in there and try to convince me that it was there to begin with. I can't confirm because I'm too lazy." All right, so that's
I'm
what
too
you
lazy
do.
to know if I'm being cheated on.
It's not me.
Unironically.
If I may, as Mangia, she's gonna realize that Plugg is like trying to kill these new recruits. She's gonna fly down to him or fly up to him or whatnot and just say, Plugg, what the hell is going on? Like, you're gonna kill the new recruits at this rate. Like, I thought we needed more people.
Actually, you'd be up here.
Oh, I was on top of.
He's like,
No, I just moved.
he's like, you
Oh.
leave. Yeah,
Moved
yeah,
on.
she moved. I was trying to move her, then everything. got fucked up. And he's like, you leave the new whelps to me, Mengia. You get back up there on your lookout, and I don't know what it is you and Crine get up to, but I don't care.
The fuck, man? We don't need to kill these new recruits.
I'll kill whoever I damn well please.
Can I?
Oh my gosh.
Can I overhear this?
No.
Oh no, this
You're
is like on
downstairs.
top deck. Yeah, you are down below deck.
I got confused because I'm on the top deck now. Sorry.
I just put you up there.
Okay.
All right, Plugg. Well, don't get mad at me or any of them if they decide to just up and die because you're working them like dogs.
Oh my god, I fucked something up. Oh.
I'm a bird person, thank you.
You're a dog with wings.
Yes, I
Special
had
dog.
to pull rumble chat back because it completely froze on me. People attacking over there. Piracy get money back when we would like a bank? Yes. You're waiting on 20s. He's waiting on 1. Alright. Anyway. Let's see. Alright, well that was an exciting day. I'm so happy for all of you for doing so well on your rolls.
You said not at all disappointed.
Bitter. Definitely not bitter at how well this has been going for you all thus far.
Hey,
This
I
was
almost
supposed to be
drowned
my
a couple sessions
campaign.
ago.
I know, it was great.
I almost drowned. What more do you want?
You to actually drown.
Oh, it's one of those campaigns. I understand.
All right.
Wow.
Anyway, the night progresses as it would normally. Thankfully, Scourge can't work you to death during the day. So, you know, if there's anything you want to get done at night, you know, you have your stuff back now. You know, but not
Damn.
any money. So,
Uh,
you know, if you recall the things you're allowed to do, if not, I can repost them.
It was on a pin comment, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
So,
Right, Americus? Americus is like, wow, he wants you to die, not just in the game.
That's why it's fun playing with him.
you need that bitterness to be a GM.
You need that a little bit of a sadistic streak.
You need that soul crushing. If I learned anything from Aruda, you need to have your soul completely crushed to be a GM.
Can you repost the options?
It's on the pinned ones. If you open the pinned comments, it's on the it's in there.
Well,
Yep,
it's
it's the
loading.
first
in.
one.
Pardon me.
All right, it's loading.
Let's
I can find it
see.
again.
Oh, I found it. Thank you. Never mind.
But yeah,
Wait,
it's
no, I didn't.
Sleep, gamble,
Wait, hang on.
entertain, influence, sneak, steal. There's only so much stuff you can do.
Oh wait, I see it.
Um,
Thank you. Never mind. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
My eyes are too swollen from.
It's alright, it's been a couple of weeks
Allergies
because
as
of
well.
holidays and sickness and all of that.
What?
What the heck? Minnesota. What
Minnesota?
The heck?
What the hell?
What happened?
Consequently, he gets led around by the front of his pants. Well,
Wow.
what?
America says I'm starting to see why I don't play D&D and instead go gambling on money I borrow from loan sharks.
I think D&D would be cheaper.
Not if you're
not.
running the game.
Or if you want to buy good material, like good books, it's not.
Well, the money you
Snake-
save on gambling debts, you spend on what's it called, counseling.
Exactly.
I usually like.
Yeah.
I don't break even at the casino, but I usually get like close enough where it, like I'm not breaking the bank. So D&D has been way more expensive.
Yeah, but the loan sharks are honest about keeping me alive.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
a good point. That's a good
Swigs,
point.
I don't want that pineapple on pizza crap in my chat. Get that out of here. I'm not. Rawr, what's up, Michael R?
that'd be a permanent ban in my chat. So we don't forget that kind of shit.
I agree.
I know. I'm a benevolent streamer that I will allow you to post it, but then my moderators will delete that message though.
See, that's why you don't DM. Clearly.
Yeah,
'Cause you
clearly.
don't- you
don't
benevolent.
have the- you don't have
I
the
know.
chops
This
for
is
it.
why I don't. Yeah, I don't DM because I would be giving all of my players all the cool shit.
Yeah, I definitely don't do that.
There's-
Campaigns.
There's an upside to it. It means you can bring out sooner the tougher monsters for them to deal with.
Eh.
Anyway, would anyone like to do anything at night? It's really not that important, but if there is anything, this would be your time to do it.
No, I guess I'll just go to sleep.
Americans. I know.
Frosty, I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
I think after me finding myself particularly sucking at climbing for some reason, even though usually I'm able to do it well during the grappling hook event, I will take some time at night to see if I can go like to the deck and just practice climbing for a while.
Frosty,
I mean,
you
you
can
can-
come to my chat. Come to my chat. I'll just delete the message. I won't ban you.
Man, I'm gonna have to. Now I have to purge my YouTube chat too? What are you all doing to me? Oh my god.
Yeah, Swigs, I know. I
follows
have too
pineapple
many
and
friends
bacon?
who like pineapple.
Jack,
and
what the
pizza.
fuck?
Ew.
It's
Well,
delicious.
pineapple and Canadian bacon that's like a Hawaiian pizza.
You know what?
That's
For that one, Jack, I'm putting you in timeout.
That's fine.
You're in a 5-minute timeout. I
You
hope
cannot-
You learn your lesson, young man.
You can't suppress the truth forever, old man.
Hey, look, as I've learned, I'm a mid whatever the fuck.
No, mid-single.
Mid single.
You're mid-single.
What do you mean my shirt is a lie? You can't even read what my shirt says. Weirdo.
All right.
No,
anyway,
they're actually paying that much attention to you.
But yes, Adrian, you can practice climbing, but you're not gonna get any skill points.
I imagine I didn't. I want the time they're doing the playing of the rolls.
Okay, cool.
I guess maybe Jamuka would go over to Ratline Ratsburger and ask him, is this normal for Plugg and Scourge to be quite this angry all the time?
Fuck, I don't remember what voice I gave him. I was like, oh, Plugg and Plugg and Scourge are right assholes. That's for certain.
Not left ones? Okay.
How far does the captain let them take this sort of stuff?
Well, as long as he doesn't keel haul you, he'll probably be fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Americus, I am too tall for a hobbit. Excuse you.
No, I'm pretty sure she's just the right height.
I don't believe that.
4'10" is the legal.
You don't let her
size
don't let
for-
her tell you how to live your life, Americus.
I'm 5'2". I am tall for a hobbit.
Don't
Gonna make me check how tall Pippin was at the end of the epilogue.
How?
Now I'm gonna have to look up how tall Pippin is.
Are we talking about like after he drank that weird?
Yeah,
And
after
juice?
the sap of the things, the weird water, and he grew up a lot.
I don't think that he was anywhere near 5'2" at that point.
Wasn't it like 4 something? Pushing 4?
After drinking the Ent water, reaching between 5'5" and 4'5" and 4'11". So I guess she
Thank
would
you
be
for
the
tall
follow,
for a
Krusty.
hobbit.
4'10" is the
would be
legal
yes,
limit
man
for
would be the
dwarves.
tallest hobbit in existence.
That's right. I'm tall for a hobbit. That's right, fucker.
Not just tall, the tallest ever in history.
Yeah.
Pretty short for a
So
Mandalorian,
tall,
though.
so tall you might not even be considered a hobbit. In fact,
Good question.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
I am short for
You're a
a
little
stormtrooper.
short for a cringe lord. Anyway, does anyone else like to do anything in particular?
I'm probably gonna talk to Crimson for a second and just kind of like. Basically, it's like, Crimson, what the fuck is wrong with Plugg and Scourge? Like, they're assholes, but this is a little much.
He's like, what day is it?
Did that day of the month?
That's where that's where I was going with it. Well,
I thought you
here
would've
for a
said-
few weeks.
I thought you would have
maybe
said
it's
if it's
just
the day
that
that ends
time
in Y.
Well, no.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, both of them are sucking off each other, so might as well sync up too.
Disgusting.
Hello, Frosty. Hello, Frosty. Welcome to my chat.
Frosty, you're
Where
traded.
I will, I
Actually,
will
no, he
delete
said
your
he's gonna
pineapple.
bring
I will-
pineapple pizza into your chat, so you can have him.
I won't ban you for the pineapple on pizza, but I will delete your messages that have pineapple
I
on
didn't
pizza.
ban him yet. Okay, he got another chance. Average height for a dwarf, Untamed Bando says.
They're commenting on my height because I have a shirt that says I'm actually quite tall for a hobbit. So
I don't
Well,
believe her.
You know what they say.
Are you doing
about
that on
the
Rumble or
camera.
Kick?
I'm on Kick.
Twitch or-
That's on.
I'm
her
on
chat.
Twitch and Kick.
Where
That's
is
on-
that?
It's on her chat.
Okay, which one though?
I'm
Never-
either
I had
or.
too many. We have too many chat systems. I ain't worried about it. I do like that our chats are now commingling. It's pretty.
Right? They're just like, oh,
We're starting a turf war over pineapple on pizza for some reason.
Except both of you don't like it.
yeah. Both of us don't
No,
like
I
it,
don't
but
like
for some
it.
reason,
Do
I am
you
more tolerant.
Do you like?
I enjoy Hawaiian pizza, which is pineapple and Canadian
All right,
bacon.
I'm sorry. We're at the. I hate to announce that we're gonna have to find us another. We're gonna have to find us another player for
It-
Skull and Shackles.
We need to find us another
Yeah,
cute
it's
frog.
officially been banned.
unfortunately,
All right.
Rogue, you weren't following me on Kick.
Apparently
Wow,
not.
rude. Anyway,
Well, thank you
Uh,
for the follow. Swigs.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
anyway, back to business, I suppose. So nobody's doing anything else. So the next day follows, much like the second or the previous day, where Scourge and Plugg are being assholes and they're working you to death. But on day
Scourge and Plugg
19,
found out how many of the new recruits like pineapple and pizza.
Hey, if they like pineapple on pizza, I'll jump in with Scourge and Plugg.
You know what, Hasso thank you for volunteering for the next thing that I have to do.
You're welcome. I do what I
So,
can.
We do
The
like volunteers over here.
player character whom Scourge hates the most, which I guess is now officially Hasso.
Wow.
He's like,
Poor tree
you
frog.
frog, you're working in the bilges today.
Ugh.
I worked in the benches last time.
Because you're gonna help out in the bilge. Bye, Frogman.
I have been banished to the Shadow Realm.
You're down there with
The bilge realm.
pirates.
Down there with what?
2 other random, totally innocuous pirates helping to
Oh, no.
pump out the bilge.
That's right, Swigs. Yeah, he said he could picture me being a DM for a quest where the crew is annihilating Hawaiian pizza from existence. That's right.
I don't know. It sounds a little
The steps.
meta. It sounds a little metagamey to me, honestly.
I'll try hard.
It's like the
Some of you are assigned to
BBEGs.
tasks, normal.
Whoopsie.
So on your way down, Hasso, Scourge and Plugg stop you though, and they confiscate
Oh,
any
no.
weapons that you have.
Oh no! It should have
Yeah.
been me.
yeah, maybe it should have been, huh?
I mean, he was the one who embarrassed him by fighting Owlbear, but what can you do? I'll take the slings and arrows for pineapple on pizza.
So I'm just gonna unequip stuff from you, your weapons and your arrows.
I can just click them off.
Just unequip them from you. That's fine. It's fine.
Oops.
All right. Well.
Oh, bye, Hasso.
You can roll a perception check, Hasso.
I have my suspicions.
I can't imagine why.
How about a nice 10?
Wow.
Now there's a civil war in my chat. Or pineapple on pizza. I only have 2 people in my Rumble chat. You have got them fighting. Thanks, Mando.
No, Swigs in my chat. He always has to bring up. You know, I have thought about permabanning, but you know.
Okay, well, you unfortunately don't notice anything. So I'm sorry.
Look
Anyway,
what you did, Swigs. Look what you did.
after a few minutes, this one pirate is like, "Hey, frog, quit slacking over there." Talking to you, Jamuka.
I know. I just I don't think I was slacking.
Anyway, he pulls out a knife. He goes to a knife.
It's a knife. He's
All
got
right,
a
I
knife.
look for the exit.
Roll for initiative.
Jump on its head and jump out of there.
Oof, this
Yes.
is gonna be bad.
Not you, him.
Do I even have a knife on these characters? Okay, I do.
Oh no, it's
Alright,
a shank.
The first one down here, he steps up and he tries to shank you. That's all. I'm sorry. That's what you get for eating pineapple on pizza.
You seem very, very self-righteous about it.
I am. You know, you're lucky I'm really bad at rolls in this game.
Phew.
Jamuka, it's your turn.
All right, where's the exit?
It's vaguely right where you're standing, actually.
All right, I take a withdrawal action and I try to run away.
I probably shouldn't have picked the character that can just climb.
Well,
Here, let's go. Let me double check.
Americus, you need to bring reinforcements.
okay, you managed to make it up to this floor. Congratulations.
The pineapple on pizza.
I start
overtaking
shouting,
my cat.
"Help! I'm being attacked!"
Fortunately, everybody else is upstairs. I'm so sorry. So you're only up about 10 feet. You have a climb. You have a climb speed, I believe, right?
I have a climb speed of 20 feet. Yes.
So you've used half a movement.
Okay. Well, I guess I use the other 15. Well, I use half of my walk speed then to move 15 feet further.
Cool. This other guy's gonna. Oh. He's gonna chase you. Can't really do much because you're, a frog and you're getting away at the moment, fortunately. For me,
Get
it's to
away.
climb.
I'm gonna fly away.
Alright, it's your turn again, Jabuka.
I'm going to Jamuka away.
All right. So there's nothing really here. That
There's no one down here.
there's no one down here. And Plugg and Scourge are the ones. They just like took my gear and they're holding on to it themselves. They didn't stow it anywhere.
Yep. They're just
All right.
took it from you so that way you can get shanked for liking pineapple on pizza.
Well. All right. I get 15, 25.
Great. So you're up here now. Now you're on the second floor.
Second floor. I continue screaming. They've got knives. They're after me.
Darvin, you can hear that probably because you're cooking in the kitchen.
Yes, I'm doing the
Really,
climbing.
Jack?
Where's-
Really?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the bottom of the ship. Where's like the deck and where's?
The
Is the
slider
deck over
goes
here?
up.
Okay.
Do I hear
This is
Jamuka,
the
you just
area
said, right?
for the this is the cook's areas back here.
If I hear Jamuka shouting, I'm gonna go run that direction.
Okay, cool. You may now be in initiative. You may roll yourself into initiative.
Yes.
Americus, you need to get more on our side. No.
I forget where initiative is. Is it?
It's
Top
under the
right,
crossroads.
Filthy pineapple over that everywhere.
Okay.
Destroy them.
Nice.
Guys, I'm the fire.
Alright, so you
There are
immediately
two
go
of them.
after Jamuka.
There are two of them with knives.
I got your back. We'll
Just a
make
small
him.
buck.
We'll make him regret it.
All right. We can probably take them. Do you want? Should we? Do you want to fight or run?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your
Well,
turn.
I'm still. I still have a standard action, or I could take another move to run.
Yeah.
I'm kind of screaming as I'm running past you. Are we fighting or running?
I'll
Yes.
protect your back either way.
You do have an
Okay.
extra weapon you can hand him, I suppose, if you really wanted to.
Well, I'll cast bless.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
God bless.
Each ally gains +1 morale bonus to attack rolls and saving throws.
What's up, Cappy?
Well, that
Ooh,
means
ooh.
Garvin is the only one around, so he'll be the only one getting it.
Let's be clear about the terms of engagement here. If we fight him, we kill him. No quarter.
They have knives, but Plugg and Scourge hate us. So if we kill people, they may frame us. They may not appreciate it.
What the fuck is happening in my Rumble? How have we gotten to 40k?
Then we should allow each of them to get a hit on us so that
Mr.
our
Trinity strikes back.
blood is on their blades.
I don't think I have a lot more than one hit in me.
Then I'll take them both.
Okay, well, I'll back you up. I'll give them scurvy.
Give them extra scurvy.
So as you're standing
I
up
cast-
here,
So much
with
scurvy.
okay, so what are you casting, Darvin?
I'm sorry. I was just making a joke. I was just saying that Jamuka's about to cast Bone Hurdy Juice.
Bone Hurdy Juice. All right.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's been your turn.
Yeah, and you should have. You can look in under features or the compendium packs, there's a browse buffs things, and you can find bless on there, and then put bless on your character
Okay.
as a buff.
I can probably. Do you have it on you, Jamuka?
I just put it on, yeah.
I'll just drag it over to Darwin. That's easier than finding it.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Very cool. Appreciate that.
And then that'll automatically give you the bonuses.
Yeah,
without you having to-
Hasso the master at buffs, as I've come to learn.
I don't see the pirates that are chasing him yet, right?
They're coming up the
They're not
stairs.
up here yet.
Okay. And they have to come up here?
Yes.
Like right there? Okay. In that case, I am going to stand. Where was I? I was right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Other side.
And I'm going to.
Back me up from the rear.
That's the back. This is the top.
Yeah, so they're.
The stairs
yeah.
come out. They come out here. Yeah.
But they're going to be looking here, but I'm going to be standing behind them when they come out. And I'm going to draw a bow, and I'm going to ready a shot for when I see them if I can.
Cool. All right,
And I'm just going to shoot one in the back.
While we're doing this, I shout, "Fish guts!" There, yeah, the crew is trying to kill me.
What? You? All right, I gotta roll and see if he's struck.
Do you want me to call 1 or 2?
1 or 2.
1. Ah!
It's like, what? Is
Twice
the
in a
meaning
row,
of
baby.
this? I'll have you know, there'd be no killing in my galley.
Scourge's men came at me with knives. They're coming up just now.
Like, what? What are you talking about, boy? Yeah, he goes downstairs. It's like,
Well, that's a lot of movement in one turn.
He's a speedy fat man.
Speedy
he goes
drunk.
downstairs.
The speedy
He's
fat
rolling.
man.
He comes back
He's
up
rolling.
after a bit. He's like, there's no
There's a
one
sea legs
down
joke in there
here.
somewhere. I'm not sure where.
There's no
Wait,
one
what did he
down
say?
here, boy. What are you talking about? Get back to work.
Rolling.
looked
That perception check, brah.
I look to Jamuka. Are you playing a joke on me?
I do not play jokes. I'm a very serious person.
How do you say this?
Frog.
Says the frogman.
That's
Giant eyes.
I'll have you know I
Blinking ever
was
so
trained,
innocently.
trained in archery by my father. I would not play these sorts of jokes. You've seen how Scourge. Maybe you have not seen how Scourge treats us, but he has been treating the rest of us new recruits very harshly, and he sent me down into the bilges with 2 of his men that drew knives on me.
I've been trying to find any way to support you, but God be a cruel master and won't allow any kind of bonus for player.
There be no God
achievement.
here, boy. Only a lady of the pirates. The fish guts goes back and
What about a lady of the pirates?
Besmar. It's a god.
Besmara.
So Besmara's not a god. She's a god.
Goddess.
I would like
You're
to
not
go down into the
besmirch
bilge.
Bespara's name.
I'd like to go down the bilge to investigate, and I'm going to look to Jamuka and say, "You better come with me."
You're not in initiative anymore, so.
The 2 of us could certainly take them, I think.
All right, I'm going to go down with Jamuka.
I do not have a weapon at the
I'm just
moment.
gonna take you
I
down
was
to the bilge.
Again, to back up my story, I was disarmed by Scourge and Plugg before being sent down here.
And the
I thought you got
pirates
your
are
stuff back.
working the bilge.
No, I was
Anyway,
disarmed by Scourge and Plugg when I was sent down here.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you found stuff like in a box or something. Okay. In that
Pirates
case, I will
like, hey,
give you.
Frogman, get back to work.
Before we get down to the bilge, I will give you a boarding axe.
I will pass it over to his inventory. As alone. There you go. I don't know if you're skilled with a boarding axe, Passer, but you have a boarding
I
axe.
can use martial weapons. I'm not very good with melee weapons
Oh,
in general. But
I'm sorry. I just realized I actually have a sword I can give him. My cutlass. I'll hand over the cutlass. My bad.
I mean, either is a cutlass or a boarding axe. Either one's fine.
Well, which one do you want to give me?
The cutlass, because I realized I have my glaive back, so I can just use that.
Okay, so you now have a cutlass. Okay.
I don't like to cut the lasses.
Well, the
Cut
pirates
the
seem to
lasses.
be acting like nothing at all happened whatsoever.
I would like to run up against this pirate here and smack him against the wall and take out one of my boarding axes and put it against his throat. And I say, I hear you coming after one of me crew again, and I'll slit you from tip to end.
Roll intimidation.
From keel to hull.
+2.
From balls to butt.
Yes.
Intimidation. Intimidate. Ooh, I don't have a
From
bonus
bow
for
to
this.
stern.
Give yourself +2.
All right. 2. +2. $12. Okay.
Oh, I'm lucky for you. He's not very particularly skilled.
Assembling.
It's like, all right. We didn't do nothing.
And I'm going to take a step over here, and I'm going to point
What they
the
all
boarding
do.
axe to this pirate and say, that goes double for you. And then
Oh,
I'll
I mean.
go back up.
Hey, what? Maybe we should take their knives. They have knives. They tried to stab me, and I do not have a weapon other than the one you gave me, which again supports that I was sent down here to die.
You can hold on to that cutlass until we find your gear again.
Okay.
In the meantime, they can keep those pig stickers to off themselves should they dare to face you again. And I'll go back up.
Alright, Darwin leaves.
Well, I think we all know what actually happened here, fellows, and we could still end this amicably if you guys decide not to continue to
Oh, yeah,
try to kill
actually,
me.
need something to drink.
Well, you have them currently outweaponed, so lucky for you, I suppose. They just nod and they go along their way. So everybody else works hard for the day, and eventually you come up out of the bilge. And Scourge and Plugg don't give you your shit back, by the way. You'll have to figure that out on your own.
Is it nighttime yet?
Yes, it's not nighttime.
Okay.
You can come back.
I'm
upstairs.
going to go to Jamuka, and I'm going to say, I think I know where they might have stashed your gear.
Okay, we lost our bus, by the way. In less a minute. If it's nighttime, we are no longer blessed.
Blessed.
You're no longer blessed.
Not good to not get love blessings at night.
You are no longer of the blessed perspective.
There's a small bit of an armory on the top deck. You might be able to rummage around in there and either find your gear or a good replacement.
Do you know if it's locked?
Aye, it'd be locked.
Well, that is that's more of a problem. I'm pretty sneaky, but I'm not a thief. I might be able to open it with enough. I don't even have tools, though.
Do I know if anyone on the ship would have thieves' tools?
Right. I don't think you can even roll sleight of hand unskilled.
You cannot. It requires
Okay.
training.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
really?
I'm
Oh,
back.
that
yeah.
sucks.
So yeah, can't even try.
Wow.
Oh, so we need to do sleight of hand.
Amanda, I'm gonna send
I
you a
think I can do
message.
Who can? Did you say you can use sleight of hand?
Are you trained
I
in sleight
can.
of hand?
Yes. Why do I need to do sleight of hand?
Well, are you here in this conversation with us?
I would imagine.
I don't know.
is. If we're all in the
Sure,
bunk together, yeah.
I sent you a message, Amanda. That's for
Sorry,
tomorrow.
I walked away. I'm back now. So
Do you have Oakley? Do you have lockpicking tools?
that's a good question.
Thieves' tools?
No. I do not. I can
be right
carve
back.
some.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. The quartermaster likes you, doesn't she, Darwin? Maybe appeal to her.
If I suspect anything, they didn't hand over your gear to the quartermaster. They probably locked it up somewhere private.
But the quartermaster knows that she returned my bow and my rapier to me. So
I'm more than happy to bring it up to her. I'm just not going to promise a miracle, eh?
I mean, this may be a common thing for Plugg and Scourge. They do not seem to be particularly affable fellows.
That seems to be the way of the waves around here. Were you trying to say something, Rogue?
Sorry, no, I didn't.
What? What are these quotes?
All right.
What are these quotes?
I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Minnesota's doing something.
I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. I
Okay.
had some more cough drops. I'm dying.
No, are you okay?
I'm fine. Jake is just regaling the crew with some stories of his close friends' misadventures.
Something's happening.
Oh.
I figured I'd do something while we're.
Switch, don't you bring up
Waiting on
that
the frog.
conversation again. Don't you do it in my chat. I'll delete your messages again. Freaking pineapple on pizza, my freaking chat.
Anyway.
So I think we were going to try to go see the quartermaster and see if we can get a figure of authority.
I'll go with Jamuka to go visit
Probably a good idea.
quartermaster.
Well, it's nighttime now, so Grok is probably in her bedroom.
Knock on the door.
Yes, what do you want?
I came because Plugg and Scourge have, you were kind enough to return our gear to us, and Plugg and Scourge have now stolen mine again, and just wondered if this was something they commonly did, and if it might be something that you could see your way to helping with.
Take it up with the captain.
Slam.
Slam.
Where's the captain?
You're not gonna get to the captain.
I was not expecting
feel free
that.
to try.
I was not expecting that swift of a reaction from her. Unfortunately, I don't think it'd be a good idea to disturb the captain at night.
Jeez.
Whatever.
Probably-
Who knows?
It's probably banging or something. You can feel free to try. Has to happen.
Well, do we know where Plugg and Scourge have their bunks?
Yes.
I guess maybe I'd try to sneak into their rooms and see what I can do.
You're small, you can
Well,
sneak
I
pretty
mean,
well.
it's just kind of over here in this area.
I will join Jamuka with this as well.
Are you
They just
sneaking?
kind of sleep in the front over here.
I have a +6, and I believe I'm trained. So
Just ignore this guy. He's not here.
I think you need
yes,
to
I
train
am.
to
I am trained in.
sneak.
I am
Stealth.
trained in stealth. Yeah.
Yes, you don't need training stealth, but yes,
If I've
it
learned
helps.
anything
Yeah.
from Skyrim, you don't need to be trained in stealth. You just need to put a pot over someone's head.
You just
True.
just crouch and now you're stealth.
I actually
Just
had a
so
player try that in one of my games before. They're like,
Put a
"GM, I'm just gonna
pot-
put a pot over this guy's hood." I'm like, "No, that's not how this works."
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Okay, well, I guess I just try to sneak up to Plugg and Scourge's area and see if I can see my loot, my gear.
Roll perception.
Can I roll perception as well?
Sure.
Christ, I cannot roll. Hooray!
There we go.
Someone else can roll.
You see everything.
Yeah, Darwin, you find his stuff.
It's too late. I've seen
Swigs,
it all.
get that mess out of my chat.
There, that's how you get your stuff back. Congratulations.
See, you tolerate it once, it starts
Huzzah.
spreading.
And here's your
here.
cutlass back.
Your mace. I don't remember. Why is your mace deleted?
Oh, because it's too heavy. I was gonna ask about that actually, and then we got distracted with pineapple on pizza. Is there anywhere like that we can store items? Like
you have like a trunk, essentially.
A trunk? Okay, I put the heavy mace in my trunk because it's kind of worthless to me.
No.
But
Okay, cool. Would anyone else like to do anything at the nighttime?
I'm gonna chat up Mangia, because why not?
All right, you're free to talk to Mengia whenever you want.
Jack, I think I gifted you your
Yeah.
cutlass back, so you should.
Ah!
It's in my inventory.
Hello, my dear. After she basically she more or less falls out of her bunk and just goes, yes. How can I help you?
I've seen you falling for me.
I have. You just.
Oh my god.
I can't help but falling over myself when I see that you're near.
I must admit, the size of my wings are pretty.
But it's been fun. You know, it's been a fun campaign.
Darwin dies of cringe.
It's a fun campaign. I was really happy, to run this one again. I was a little worried after last time. We might not get through the whole thing.
But yes, the size of your wings are quite impressive, my dear. What can I do for you?
Wow, what big hands you have.
Hi, what a massive. Okay.
And a massive pair you got there.
Oh! What massive wings do you have?
pair
Don't talk about Sindar.
of wings.
She's a good girl.
I've never seen someone handle a telescope like that.
Okay.
Saw the way you climbed to the top of that mast. You're rather skilled with wood and rope, aren't you?
I am very skilled with wood.
I am
Many a mast in my day.
but don't you worry about the mast, dear. It's just the rope. I like to do some foreplay with the rope, dear.
So this would be a bad time to mention the poop deck.
Probably. I don't know. We said something about swapping earlier, but
I do have good skills with shipbuilding, so if you ever need your mast fixed or anything.
Or you could, build me a small mast. That'd be great.
I learned anything from Starfinder. Rogue's very good at woodworking.
Yeah, the splinters, though.
I see you like that out of my jib.
I mean, I'm sure they could find something sufficiently taped in brass available aboard a ship.
Maricus is like, yeah, great sexual tension you do. I like the tension that you put on those sails. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only the best for
It's all the
fair
way
wind,
swap that deck. Hey, push that.
How about I swab your deck?
Oh my.
Yes, how about I clean your poop deck with?
I'm so glad your husband stopped
just
watching this channel.
I know, right? No, he'd be laughing so hard, though.
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He would start. I tell you what, he would start flirting with me using those exact lines, like, "Hello, my dear."
I think I still have him in DMs.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Like, watch out! A Mormon's trying to steal your girl.
I mean, sister wives are a thing, right?
Oh no! That's the Mormon fundamentalist.
My bad.
I think
My
Rogue
bad.
is
Down as a Mormon.
Different sect.
I think Rogue is more of the type to have a harem, not be part of one.
I mean,
From what I
if you need, I'll apply to be part of your harem, Rogue. I would love to.
All right. Anyway.
One thing is, Jamuka would make sure all of us know that.
Yes, I take 17 dicks a day. Yeah, look at me in my dress.
What the fuck?
Thanks,
was
thanks,
that?
thanks, Minnesota.
What the fuck was that?
That was Minnesota and a soundboard.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway,
I had a real bad joke, but I just let him say
all
it.
of the new people know that that two people drew knives on him, and that Scourge and what's his face are trying to kill us.
No, they tried to kill
so
you.
Well, I mean,
Wait, did you tell them why? Like, you tell Minjia why. If your character, Jamuka, you go up to Minjia as you're talking to people because Rogue's there, and you gotta tell them why Scourge wants you killed. Go ahead.
My harem would be called
I think you said something about not looking frog people.
Yeah, that wasn't it. I want to try again.
In universe, that's all I heard.
It's sorry.
There may have been the voice of God screaming something about
Swigs. 17 is baby numbers. Swigs. 17 is baby numbers. Okay, if she's gonna have a harem, it needs to be upwards of 50. Okay.
The voice of God may have said something raving about pineapple on pizza.
Fucking balls.
Jamuka, did you just say what I think you just said?
What do you think I said?
Did you talk about the horrendous
The entire
delicacy?
ship smells like strint.
From Cheliax, of all places.
Now, as a dragon woman, I assume that you have a different diet than a frogman may. So, certainly there are some cultural differences there, but regardless,
Wow.
surely there are,
accepting of cultural differences.
surely there's no reason for culinary murder here.
Oh, what? As long as you don't force me or anyone that I know to eat the pineapple on pizza, we're fine. For now.
Yes, please don't force others.
I'm not sure that there is pizza in Pathfinder.
Oh, please let Darvin be around for this.
Sure, why not? While I look at this
Alright.
pizza in Pathfinder.
There ain't no having to be forcing anybody to eat pineapple on pizza. It's delicious.
Oh, Pathfinder 1E does include pizza as a food item.
People can. Oh, actually, I think there's a subclass. It's like a chef. There's some sort of weird chef subclass. It might be third-party material, but oh well. Anyway, certainly, I do not force anyone to eat things that I like to eat, and I do not expect anyone to force me to. But I also would not kill anyone over it.
So what you're saying is Plugg and Scourge, instead of jacking off on each other, decided to kill you instead?
Well, they sent two men with knives
Justice.
and went out of their way to disarm me into the village, and then tried to.
When you say two knives, is that a euphemism? Is that
no, the steel.
No, it was
knives.
actually 2 knives.
The sharp ones that cut you and then you die.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is not innuendo. I heard a little bit, and I know that you're very adept at innuendo, but this is quite literal. Literal knives.
Quite literal. Okay.
Making me literally dead.
Alright.
So
This is not
they literally
Le Petit Mort.
they just want you dead, just
Seems-
because.
Well, they've been working the new crew. I think you may have even noticed as the lookout that they seem to be have taken quite a dislike to us.
Yeah, I have noticed such things, and I have attempted to bring them up, but of course, Plugg already hates my guts anyway. So, interesting. Make sure you're not alone if you can help it. Then I will do my
Brett.
best to. What do you mean?
I don't get a whole lot of. I don't seem to have a lot of choice in whether or not I'm alone. They just sort of say, "You go here with these two angry gentlemen," and then
Calling them
This is
just
what I call a good Friday night.
Right? Yeah, there's no like sending stuff.
No, you don't have a cell phone, Mando.
Right. Okay. Who deleted that? According to Mando, there isn't enough in the harem. Oh, you made fun of Americus. That's why Americus deleted that. That's fine. Okay. Sorry. Who deleted that then? What?
Don't worry, chat. You won't get deleted for making fun of people in my chat.
We encourage making fun of people over here.
I have
That's
no
all
idea.
my chat does,
I
is
don't
make fun
know
of
which
me.
mod is deleting whoever mod is deleting things. Like, it's fine. Just the pineapple on pizza needs to be deleted.
The mods
Anyway,
are staging a rebellion.
America says fuck off, Rob. So if
Love you too,
possible,
Americus.
Use the buddy system.
use the buddy system,
to make
but
up.
also if you need help and I am within earshot, yell at me and I will come and help you as best as I can. Because what are they gonna do? Kill haul me again? Or attempt to anyway. The attempt.
You have ears?
DM, I would like to roll sense motive on Mingia as she
Sure.
says this.
She helped us. She helped us in the village against the rats last time.
Let's see.
You don't sense motives very well.
So do I need to like roll anything or?
No.
You should,
Okay.
if you're lying, you'd do a bluff check against a sense motive check.
I know she's not.
Yeah.
I got booted out. I'm trying to get back in.
Okay. Well, I certainly
that's what you
appreciate
get
that,
for
and
blasphemy in my chat.
I do not know what help I can be to you, but if I can help you too, I would be happy to.
I know who can
Well,
help me.
just when
get me out
when
of
the
this
time
game.
comes. Okay, I'm gonna have to demod Kickbot then if Kickbot is deleting stuff.
That's rude.
So if you did a proper sense motive, you would know that basically what Mangia's thinking is she actually does want to help you, but she is doing it for her own purposes, not out of the goodness of her heart.
Yes.
That is the vibe that you get.
Oh, in that case, Darvin immediately relaxes.
Oh, she's just being selfish.
Sphincter unclenches. Unclench thy sphincter. She's just being greedy.
Basically, and you know, to Frogman, like, there will come a time when I might call upon you to return the favor, but today is not that day.
All right.
Fuck is this, Lord of the Rings?
Because it's nice.
Exactly.
Today is not that day.
I'm
Hey,
wearing
it's
a
not
Lord of the
that
Rings
day.
shirt.
There may be a time when the
It's
strength
not
of frog
that
didn't
day.
fail.
There may be a time when pineapple on pizza is an accepted
Yes,
food,
yes,
but
bring
it is
it
not
back.
this day.
It is not
P.O.P.
this day.
P.O.P.
All right.
And
Glad
for
everyone's
you,
having fun.
for you, my dear Oakley, just whenever you require my assistance, just name it, and I shall fall upon you.
I'm
I
so
will
glad my
fall
character is
upon
just
you.
trending climbing right now.
Yeah, Adrian's just climbing.
Like up and down the mast.
He's climbing
Suggestively.
everything.
Manuel's just
He's climbing the
while
frog, and it didn't take very long.
Mando's having a schizophrenic episode.
I do not.
Will do, my lady. I flex my wings.
Well, I do not think this is a problem you can climb your way out of.
My lady
Yeah.
tips tricorn.
Good thing I have. No, good thing I had my silk rope back then.
yes, Jack. You can just say my name. You don't have to say TM.
Well, I mean, it's a specific question for you as the DM.
Okay.
Is there a way that I could figure out how badly staffed the ship is for, like, are there really not enough people to man this thing, or they just kind of just want an excuse to be assholes?
I think we went over this previously, but the ship it's not in tip-top shape.
Okay.
And they were recently, I forget how much we went over, so I don't want to spoil it. They recently went through some shit and had to restock their crew.
We knew that the ship
Got it.
itself was in rough condition.
Yes, we knew that, but we didn't know whether or not we really were understaffed.
You're not anymore.
Okay,
That's why you're here.
got it. Yeah. So we could possibly stand to lose 2 officers and be all right.
I mean, are you asking me?
As the DM, yes.
Well,
Voice in me head, give me an answer, please.
Voice in me head,
Just
give me an
over
answer. Yeah.
Would you roll like
weirdest genie.
profession sailor to see if you would
roll
know that
profession
or something?
sailor.
I should have it on my sheet, but I don't, and I don't know how to add it. I don't know why it's not there.
Oh, that's weird.
You need to add the
thought you did have it.
profession, I believe, and call
hold
it the
on.
sailor thing.
I will have to add it because you can't edit a sheet in that manner, I don't believe.
Okay. Yeah, you need to add the profession, and it's
Just
the
my bum
sailor,
wiggling everywhere.
and
You
it
just hit the
scales
plus
off
symbol.
wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
So you should have it now. I don't know if you can add points into it.
If he has points, he can. If he doesn't, which he probably doesn't, he can't.
He
It
doesn't
does
have it.
require training, and it scales off wisdom.
But yeah, you have a +2 to your sailor. So
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Doop.
You fucking.
I don't know
Nice.
why being a sailor is
I
a
crit.
wisdom-based profession, but
You can't crit
That's
skill
good.
checks.
Hey,
No, but it's
Well,
still
I rolled a
20s
20.
in chat.
Yeah, roll 20s in chat. My God, everything's just coming up Millhouse. I mean, like in your humble opinion, you know, like you would probably reasonably say you could lose a couple of officers. Now, what the
Okay.
captain might think of that, you know, it's a totally different story.
but
The ship
who
would
cares about
function.
that?
Gotta pull that
Very
swagger
well.
of the founding fathers, tricorn hats, and the Delaware crossings. Yeah.
Very well. I will withhold my questions until the evening.
It is evening.
Oh, it is evening. Wonderful. In that case, I'll continue.
Why do you think?
I'm gonna gather the rest of my crew, sans Mangia. And-
Mando, you've been banished to the Shadow Realm. So I just I don't feel like moving y'all back downstairs.
Okay.
All right, we'll move Sindar over here, but not too far away because I don't want her too far from sight. All right, so the five of you. So Darvin calls the 4 of you over to him.
All right. So Jamuka here has been targeted by Plugg and Scourge, and we're a pretty full crew all aboard the Wormwood. So perhaps we could do with -2 officers if you get my meaning.
I think that's
Why
the
would
sort
they
of thing
target? Why would they target Chibuka? He's such a cute little froggy.
that
Something
they
about-
full-grown adult frog.
Something
man.
about blasphemy. I don't know.
I think they just picked one of the new people that they've been they seem to be hounding us and maybe trying to pick us off individually.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So I don't know if any of us have the particular skills necessary to get away with making them not alive anymore.
I'm gonna look over to Oakley and say, "What do you need to concoct a poison?"
Well, I got my kit. Again. I don't know. I'm level 1. I don't know. I don't know if I can make it. I can't make poison.
Oh, really?
I can make bombs.
I mean,
Yes.
if you have the alchemy skill, you can craft poisons, like craft alchemy, but it costs
Yeah,
money
she
and
does.
time.
Oh wait, I do. Okay, yeah. I don't have formulas for.
Formulas for poison. But did you pick formulas?
I
mean-
can't do potions, but I can do poisons. Okay.
you don't
never
have
mind.
any.
Her strongest potions aren't just all that yet.
Potion maker, I need your strongest potions.
Potion maker.
Well, another tact, perhaps. Then, perhaps they disappear altogether, and they get a one-way trip down to the Leviathan's depths.
Do we know if they
I
go around
with
at night?
poisoning. Poison.
Well-
I can't poison use. Yeah.
Poison use just makes it so you're not going to poison yourself. You can use poison without poison use. But
Oh. Okay.
we saw.
Alright,
What did
well,
we see like when we were getting the longbow and the rapier back? Like, what were they? How were they situated?
I can make bombs all day long.
Well, we
So.
snuck up on Plugg and Scourge's sort of area that they were.
They just kind of took
Darvin-
them from you and put them in with their stuff. It wasn't like any.
Darvin 100% would have snooped through everything else. He wouldn't have taken anything else, but he definitely would have.
That's
like,
a totally
rifled through
different. That's a totally different story.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check.
I got
here,
bombs.
because,
I can make a lot of bombs.
Well, you should be able to brew potions, right? Like a potion of poison.
I
Yes.
think she's gotta have
potion of-
that. I think she's gotta have that as a pick skill.
Botion. Botion.
Well, no, brew potion is a first level alchemist feat.
Okay. Brew potion is making magical potions.
Yeah.
Making a poison is an alchemical craft check. Which, again, if you have craft alchemy, then you can craft poisons. You don't need to have a recipe. I mean, based on the rules of the game, you don't need to have a recipe for a poison before you can make the poison or anything. You just need to pay the price to make it and pass the checks to make it.
Okay.
Let's see. The ship's officers occupy the hammocks.
He's going to.
So there would be a footlocker there, but you would need a disable device to get to it.
Got it. So we need lockpicks or something.
Oh, right. I was gonna ask Mangia if she could get me some.
Disable
lockpicking
device specifically, which I don't think you're trained in. So you wouldn't have been able to look through their stuff. They just kind of haphazardly threw Jamuka's shit on like the ground.
Right.
Or,
On
But
top. Okay.
they were by their stuff.
yeah.
Yes?
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't do mutagen. I can do.
Were there
okay,
other
that's it.
officers by them as well? Or did they all like sleep?
Oh,
Do they have a separate
the
sleeping?
officers all sleep in like the same area. Mr. Plugg, Master Scourge, Crine, Peppery Longfarthing. I don't remember if you've met Happily Karn. There's a couple of officers that you haven't really interacted with yet, but yeah, like the general officers all sleep kind of in here. Besides the captain, so the people under the captain sleep in this area. Actually, no, you've met Peppery Longfarthing, I believe.
Wasn't she the one
I don't
of
think we've
the?
spoken with.
Yeah,
her.
it's
Wait, give me a second.
spoken with her. She's the mage lady. She's up here.
Ah, yes.
So does Oakley have a response to the poison, or
Yes, I can do stuff.
She has to
Okay.
have this, the material.
I
What is
need
sh-
stuff to do stuff, bro.
what do you need specifically?
Well, it depends on what you want to make.
Money, 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 money.
I don't have the materials to make poison, and by that I mean gold.
The deadliest,
Yeah.
the deadliest
poisoning.
concoction that you can produce.
If I've learned anything from House MD, it's like gold poisoning is apparently very common.
The deadliest concussion you can make is 1d6 damage.
Really? Oh,
I have no idea.
No, poisons generally use stat damage, not damage.
I know,
Oh,
but
really?
I wanted to be funny. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Generally speaking, yes.
And I mean, if you reduce someone's stats to 0, they die generally.
oh, okay.
There's this.
Constitution to
Well-
0, they die. Strength to 0, they die. Intelligence to
that-
0, they're like brain dead.
They're like brain dead. I think Dex to 0, they're just
We can
like
get them
paralyzed.
to drink
They
this
can't-
stuff.
Yeah, they can't move at Dex 0, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
how would we poison them to begin with? I say
Give 'em
very,
in the
very
grog.
quietly.
Do we not have a cook?
Darvin smiles wickedly, and he says, I think I can find a way.
Do they not
he's
have any
cooked.
sort of like tester that tests their food before they?
They're not
I imagine-
royalty.
I imagine the captain gives it to his quarters girl first, but the others don't think so.
And you feed them all separately, or do they all take from the same?
I will be happy to make special arrangements for them.
Sorry about that. I had to go die for a few minutes.
I have nothing against
We've been
them
discussing
disappearing.
the mechanics of poisoning specifically those two, and I'm not sure if Darwin would know more about that from his time as the cook.
Do the officers have like their own separate meals, right?
The captain does.
Oh, but the officers just eat with what everybody else has.
Yeah, you know. So if you recall, I know we went over it briefly, but there's that one chick who comes down and gathers the captain stuff. Everybody else
the cabin
the
girl,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, though.
So, but everybody, do they come and get their own food, or is it just like doled out of the same pot?
It's all doled out of the same pot.
Okay.
Like there would be ways, like you would know, you'd be able to lace things if you were sneaky about it.
I can give them a little extra sprinkling of something tasty whenever they come to pick up their grub.
Oh, it's up to you.
We could. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, out of character, like, as rules is written, crafting a poison that's going to be able to kill anyone is going to take, like, months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why would everybody even care then?
Is there anything that we could catch from the ocean that would be deadly enough?
Why don't you just leave out some meat to spoil for a few days?
I mean,
I'd smell it.
Just from a logistical standpoint, specifically catching something, that would be
like a pufferfish
shot. Especially out here in the middle of the ocean as well.
Or even a lionfish. Those fuckers are everywhere.
Are lionfish poisonous?
Yes. Lionfish are very venomous.
Well, venomous and poisonous are two different things.
God damn it! Have I been muted this entire time?
Yes.
Probably.
Here I am offering ideas, and I'm thinking I'm being ignored.
You ignored yourself in your confusion.
Minnesota heard himself in confusion.
What were you trying to say, Minnesota?
Well, shit. Now I don't remember.
Okay.
Black Mamba don't... no. Is it Black Mamba? Black Mamba are sea snakes, aren't they?
No, they're jungle snakes.
No.
Okay, hang on.
Sea snakes are sea snakes. And they're highly
See,
venomous.
guys, I don't know.
She snakes
Maybe
sea
we
snakes
should
down by the
wait.
seashore.
Exactly, she does.
I am currently in a fight with my own Discord or a Kickbot in my chat. It's saying that it hates me. Freaking bots.
The AI is taking over.
Ah!
No.
Yeah, likes pineapple on pizza.
Instead of Skynet, it's Kicknet.
Right?
Rogue, were you trying to say something?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they just really hate the frog because they've only done it once so far. But you're so cute. I'm sorry, little frog.
We could find ourselves a tree.
Maybe we should just make sure to stick together next time.
Do they
Maybe
always
you can get them to lick Jamuka, and then they'll be pleased.
Do they always spin their quarters?
I totally forgot about that. I do naturally produce poison.
I didn't forget.
Really? That's interesting.
How
Just
strong is your
start
poison?
wringing out Jamuka into a cup. And just...
It's I guess I don't. It is a mild paralytic poison, I suppose you'd call it. I mean, okay. So mechanically, it does 1d2 dexterity damage once per round for 6 rounds. So it does between 6 and 12 dexterity damage if they failed their fort save, which it's not a very hard saving throw to make, unfortunately.
Right. All right.
So, but optimally, it would only do 12 dexterity damage with 1 dose of it.
You're
Perhaps
telling me you
poison.
and just
Sorry, go ahead.
hide them to you.
I totally forgot about my toxic skin. Goddamn.
Well,
Perhaps poison is not the correct way to go in our situation. What if we lure 1 or 2 of them out, knock them out, and send them on down to meet the Leviathans?
Lure
I
them.
was about to suggest something similar. If they hate our guts so much, perhaps we can take them, one of us, maybe even the frog, since they seem to hate him so much. Lure them away a bit at night. And the rest of us lie in wait.
I have perhaps a more gambly type of something to proffer. What if we...
Well, here's another thing. Everybody knows they hate us, so if one of them goes disappearing, who do you think they're going to suspect first?
Don't they hate everybody?
What if we slip them a love note from someone else in the crew, and we request that they meet us on the top deck on a moonlit night, all romantic and such, and then if they show up, well, that'll be the last sweet dream they ever have.
There are some attractive women on board. I suppose it could work.
I do not know if you could kill them without them making enough noise to draw
If enough of us are coordinated and hide up on the top deck for their arrival, I think we could pull it off.
This is a lot of what ifs.
5 blades coming in 5 different directions. I'd say that's a pretty swift death for anyone.
5 level 1 blades coming in 5 level 1 directions.
Very well. What do you suggest? Is there anyone on board you trust to bring aboard this scheme of ours?
Sorry, I just looked at what Chase Ways wrote.
Right? There's a whole entire conversation going on in my chat with an AI bot, and it's hilarious.
I don't want to know. I'm gonna be real.
You don't.
I'm sure I don't. It's
Let's just say
chat.
it's very nitpicky.
I think I can sway the dragon towards our way of thinking, but we're
Are you
still
saying-
so new.
Are you saying she swings that way?
Oh
You
my.
Swing her that way?
Oh, I make her swing that way.
Oh
I
my.
can make people swing whichever way I want.
That's exactly right!
My.
Darwin will say...
But we're still
DragonStreasure.com,
strangers on
everyone.
this-
DragonStreasure.com for all of your tea and anime.
Darwin will
But we're
say...
strangers on this strange boat. We don't know much of what's going on. We basically just got here like 2 weeks ago. Like,
No, don't you
and do
understand?
you think anybody would listen to us over the others?
That's perfect. You have the perfect angle with the dragon lass. You see, you're a stranger still. You're an unknown quantity, mysterious. All you got to do is reel her in like a giant marlin, and you've got her.
All you have to do
Right by the
is
heartstrings.
not let her realize what kind of person you are. You keep stringing her along. For months and months, and eventually this plan will come together.
I know. I'll tell her exactly what's happening, and she'll be on our side.
No. You can't trust her
foolproof.
that much.
No, okay. So we spoke with the dragon lady earlier. I mentioned this too, and she overheard, and she seemed to suggest that we should just maybe not do everything possible to not be split up, singled out, and that at some point in the future she may want some help of her own on something, and I gathered it may be related to.
I think the only way to prevent
our
them
current
from
predicament.
singling us out is to shackle ourselves together. And even then, I think they'd find a way.
Body system. I call Frogman. He can ride on my shoulders while we fly away. Later, losers.
Manuel and Jake, what do you think of this?
My opinions tend to be more of the direct confrontation, and my life has worked so far. And while I'm not averse to catching them by surprise from behind,
Yeah.
I would prefer not to follow them into the sea.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the problem. Is they've made it pretty clear that killing people is one of the things that gets you killed.
Yes.
Who would have thought?
Except when
We're all just a
they're...
bunch of low levels.
Except when they order it.
Something people die when they are killed. Something.
I mean, the
It's very
captain
Something
seems to
docs.
the captain seems to not dislike us. He returned our gear to us, but it's a question of
We
how
just need
to.
to catch more. We need to catch more crabs, and he'll like us better.
With enough crabs, we'll be invincible.
Not enough crabs.
Rogue wants crabs. Everybody confirm.
Darwin.
2025.
Darwin will
I've
kind
had
of
some
frown
really
and
good crab
nod,
sticks.
and he'll say, "Perhaps then we don't kill their bodies, and instead we kill their reputations. We find work
That
that
I can see happening.
Perhaps we find work and opportunities to further dishonor them, and the captain will take care of him for us."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sabotage and
Subterfuge.
subterfuge. I like.
Subterfuge. Yes.
Very well. I think
That way we won't die.
perhaps we'll travel those waters then. If you gather information about your day and you find an edge, we'll exploit it immediately. And then he'll tip his hat and say, "Good night," and he'll go to his bunk and bunk for the night.
You hear that, Mengia? You're getting edged.
I mean, it probably won't be the first time, nor the last time.
If I
You need to
sneak
get
up
on
and
your
touch them,
husband about that. That's not my problem.
Frosty says instead of crabs, would she get Menji? What? What does that even mean?
No,
Mange.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
Mange.
wow.
If I could sneak up on either one of them and gently caress them, I could give them scurvy and poison them.
The gentle
Hi,
caress
I
of
just wanted
scurvy.
to give you a massage. You look tense over there. Let me give you a massage.
I slept with that frog and it gave me scurvy.
No one would believe
Oh,
them.
we're under the weather. They won't be able to harass us.
Yes.
Oh,
It is such a
right,
cute
what is-
frog.
What is scurvy effect again? What is scurvy effect again?
Everything.
Strength
Yes.
and dexterity.
Oh, that's
mostly.
perfect. You hit him with scurvy and then we just knock him overboard.
I'm sure no one will notice.
I mean, we tie him up and gag him first, but yeah, still.
It's not that kind of campaign.
But it could be.
No.
Okay, well, for now, I think we just need to keep our ears open, and if they try
Stay
to split
together.
one of us off from everyone else, we raise a big ruckus about it. And
I like it.
I don't know, they they probably whip us to death then, but it could work.
I do not want to be keelhauled. It does not look like a good time.
Look, they do not seem to have particularly competent lackeys, for what it's worth. You know, they tried to stab me and failed quite spectacularly.
I only gave them a bit of a scare and they shit their britches.
They had to press gang more than half the people here to join their crew. These pirates are the opposite of intimidating.
I imagine at any point in time,
What?
half the crew is fantasizing on mutinying anyway. Because they all don't really seem to like each other that much.
Like, nobody likes most people except his lackeys seem to dislike Scourge quite a bit. I do not know about their feelings toward the captain.
I don't know. I've only seen the captain once or twice.
Yes, I suppose the captain is surprisingly private in his dealings.
Yes, well, you know, I've heard it said that if you leave leave a group to be run by others, you should not expect it to be taken from you.
Is that what you're doing here?
Unless, of course, the captain thinks that he's sufficiently charismatic enough that he can handle any such attempt.
Well, he's a very
Maybe he's-
large
Watch his
black
watch.
man.
I don't.
on
Maybe
a-
he might even be relying less on charisma and more on power.
Maybe he's just strong enough to actually keep the crew in check by himself.
They've yet to meet any man that can outstrength a bullet.
I wonder if he's related to Sheriff Hemlock.
Oh,
He,
Why
he
are we
reminded
bringing up
me-
Sheriff Hemlock?
He reminded
his
me of some
husband,
of the-
Sheriff Hemlock.
He reminded me of some of the humans I've seen in the Mwangi Expanse.
Well, he's black.
He is from the Mwangi Expanse, yes.
Not racist at all.
Yes, he's a very charismatic Mwangi man. Nothing bad about it, or sinister.
I don't know. Why not bring up Sheriff Hemlock and Sheriff Hemlock?
You're right. I guess we're just gonna keep our heads on a swivel for now.
I just make sure you keep your eyes open for a bit of leverage.
I got kicked out of Foundry. Give me a second.
Foundry also likes pineapple.
Of course it does. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
So.
You know, they did just have us do boarding training. They may be expecting. Oh, he's talking to his dog.
Is it Derpy Dog? Derpy Dog.
They did just have us do boarding training. They may be expecting some sort of engagement sometime soon as well.
You are pirates.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
If we impress them enough,
Well, it's been
then we
2
should have more
weeks with
people
no
on our
piracy.
side than theirs.
you know, accidents do happen on boarding parties.
Why don't you put up the footrest?
I did.
Yes,
I
do
think we
put up
should
the
just bide our
footrest.
time.
Yes, put up that footrest.
Yes, and put up the footrest.
Your knees are a bit.
Your knees are bad,
This isn't
Minnesota?
about knees.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
I'm sitting in an office chair and Joey slid off my lap.
Are you skipping like day?
He's
sounds
fine,
like-
but he
Sounds like
just
the
pooped.
dog is missing leg day. I need a picture
Dog
of the
has
dog just to put up
He,
on
he's
screen.
a dog.
Nothing's
He
going
only
on.
has leg day.
You know what? You're right. When you're right, you're right.
He only has like.
That is absolutely true.
He skipped leg day.
It doesn't skip tongue day though. That dog. Jesus Christ! What a derpy dog.
All right, so is this the next day, or are we?
I have no idea what's going on.
I think
I'm just
we've
waiting
plotted
for
ourselves
everybody
into
to-
circles.
We've gone to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. The next day, you all get up, and as you're doing work, Magia.
Ship ahoy!
My God.
Hell yes.
Holy shit!
Mangia spots a ship out on the horizon. Who could have possibly seen this coming? After
What?
he said boarding school.
Hey.
But anyway, it's late in the afternoon when it happens, but, you know, I just want to move things along, because...
All right.
But as the
The
evening
DM
wears
is-
on, the Wormwood crew gradually gains on the other ship. And by dawn, less than half a mile separates the two. And day 21, you're gonna finally get to be doing some piracy, yar!
Arr!
Yar.
I didn't want to string it all
Yarr.
along for too much longer. Oh, this shit. Don't worry, we have more of the monotony
You
coming.
know,
Don't
boarding
worry.
actions are pretty dangerous in and of themselves. Good chance somebody's lifeline could snap, or they go tumbling into the ocean.
I just want you to know, Minnesota, if you're having thoughts of self-harm, you can always...
There's a hotline you can call.
Yeah, there's a hotline.
You can't tell me anything I haven't already told myself.
Oh my god. Alright. So you're finally gonna get a taste of some real piracy, and allow me to set the scene as best as I can with the limited resources at my disposal.
Yeah, unlimited power I have.
You're gaining upon a Rahadumi merchant vessel called the Man's Promise. As soon as she spots your ship, the merchant ship flees, but her sails are no match for the pirate ship, which closes over a period of 12 hours, and let me tell you, from my experience chasing drug runners, it is way too fucking accurate. During the last hour, Captain Harrigan instructs Croup and, you know, the PC character, so that would be Darwin, Cook, to slaughter half a dozen pigs, slit their throat, and throw them overboard to attract sharks to the scene of the battle. So, Darwin, that's what you're doing.
I was like, well,
You're
that's
slitting
oh.
pigs to attract. So now, since it's not your ship, you don't have to worry about any of the ship-to-ship, like, and we'll discuss further, like, how much of, like, the actual ship-to-ship combat y'all want to do in the future. But, lowly swabs, basically have zero influence over the battle. But if you like rigging and stuff, there's like extra rules and stuff for different parts of the crew and like weapons and things like that. And in other parts of the campaign, this might become important depending on how like detailed y'all want to get into it. But the man's promise has ballista on the back of its ship. So as you approach it, they try to fire at your mast, they try to fire at your sails, trying to, get you off of them. But as the wormwood closes in, they manage to get their grappling hooks onto the man's promise. Which, let's see, skip down a little bit because that's all about ship combat.
Reminds me of this one ship long time ago, Poor Man's Respite.
Yep.
The man promised to get us off.
The Poor Man's Respite, yes. But basically, it's all of this stuff is going to be automated.
I didn't realize there was going to be that kind of campaign.
Wow.
Using all Rob's own words against him.
Brett says this is a classic DM tactic. Saves map assets. No, I'm just lazy. You're
being lazy is a
classic
DM tactic.
It's a classic DM tactic of being fucking lazy. But as the wormwood closes within half a mile, the man's promise, Riaris Crine summons you to the poop deck, which is area A2. It's up here. That's where you will be. To give them your task for the upcoming battle. It's like the ship's wheel is on the aft deck, just below the stern castle. You're gonna grapple over, kill the guards of the stern castle, and take the wheel, and guard the ship's boats. Kill anyone who tries to get away on one of the boats. Don't move from the wheel until the fighting's done, or you'll have to answer to me. Oh yeah, and as we get close, it's going to get foggy. So just stick to what you're told to do. And Cryan puts Mingia in charge because she likes Mingia. So Mingia is in charge of the party.
Let's get froggy.
Let's see, then that's relevant. Unless you want to try and convince other people to join you on your thing, but that's not really necessary. We're not going to worry about that. Two ships soon enter a reasonable firing range, 120 feet. That's apparently what it considers. And close together at a speed of 30 feet around in game time, which is really fucking quick. The crew of the Man's Promise begin to bombard the wormwood with missiles, mainly crossbow bolts, but again, the two ballistas on the stern castle. Attacking the wormwood's rigging in a futile attempt to slow the pirate ship. At the same time, banks of heavy mist suddenly envelop the enemy ship. So everything gets real foggy. It's not just really not, a land of magic and shit. So, see, as crossbow fire is exchanged between the two ships, you're free to do whatever you want in the meantime until you actually get up aboard the ship. So,
okay.
Technically, there's time to do things if you want to stand around and.
Just a question. Yeah. One question before we begin: is the boarding party just us players and Mangia, including, which is a player?
For this part, for the stern castle, yes.
Okay.
Okay. As we're getting into range, I would cast bless on, I guess, the whole goddamn ship.
That only lasts a minute, right?
That lasts a minute. So if we're like 4 rounds away, I guess I cast it.
As we start boarding or something, I guess.
Yeah, I would hold on the
before you start boarding. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. Completely different question. Have we recuperated from the reef claws thingy? Because apparently I'm not that much into it. Okay.
It's been.
Days.
Yeah, that was days ago.
Okay, well, so
not even quite a week ago, but it's been days.
You guys want me to wait until right before we're next to them to cast bless?
Well, I would say literally as we are starting to board in, because if it only lasts a minute, it's probably not that long for what might be a long fight. Who knows?
Well, the start of the fight may be the most important part, but okay. Well, as we're getting closer, then I'd be shooting at people, probably in the area that we've been assigned, by the forecastle and the
Stern Castle.
Stern Castle. Sorry, and they
you get it right.
Well,
God damn it.
I guess it makes sense that the wheel would be by the stern.
Yes,
That's how ships work.
That's how it works.
Yep.
So the castle is like the superstructure of the ship. So Stern Castle's like the raised area above the deck.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if there's anyone I can see to shoot at in that area, I would shoot at them.
So you would exchange fire, but for the purposes of this all being automated for this round. Let's see. It's all foggy, so you'd have trouble anyway.
Okay, well, I guess if we can tell when 2 rounds away is and when one round away is, I'd do one thing 2 rounds away and one thing 1 round away.
So you would know because you're going to be coming up alongside it. You would have a pretty good idea of when right before is.
Actually,
yeah.
Let's see. I guess I would two rounds away. I would go to Minjia and be like, "Here, let me give you a war blessing."
I appreciate it. Any blessing in this. This fight's gonna be fun. So any blessings are needed. All right, we're gonna be, and I'm gonna start like telling them like when we get up, get ready to board, make sure if you can fly over, but don't fall into the sea because the sharks will eat you.
You're so concerned. I'm so glad.
Okay,
but yeah,
so
basically just telling them to position themselves correctly.
All right. So basically, in game time, it takes about 4 rounds for the ship once it gets alongside to actually close in. So, in theory, you would be shooting at the other people during this time, if you so chose, which is basically a moot point for this. But basically, with the fog and everything else, you'd have a 50% chance to miss by itself, and an additional 40% chance to miss other things. So it's basically a moot point as you're approaching at any rate. After 4 rounds, the 2 ships collide, and the pirates begin hurling grapples, lowering planks to board the man's promise. The ships remain locked together. And then we go to Piracy! Yeah!
Hey!
Dun, 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 dun.
We got here. We survived until we got to be some piracy.
I know, it's taking so long. So, this red area, that's not where you're supposed to be, so if you go into there, you'll be damaged. I'm using, Curse of the Crimson Throne rules. Up. Or not Crimson Throne, March of the Dragon Queen. But you're not supposed to be there anyway. So that's your limited battle space. He cast Bless on all of you, so we need to activate your Bless.
So as in the compendium and adding to ourselves, is that right?
Got it. Added to you.
Got it.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, it should just be under your buffs then.
Activated at all. So you will be fighting these folks. Now you might
Activate those almonds.
notice there's a bunch of people over here. Let me add you all into combat.
Oh, small boy, it's dinner time.
Will the fog give us the obscure debuff for melee or just ranged?
It was just ranged on approach.
Okay, so we're fine now.
Yeah, it's just foggy. So it's basically because if you see on the back, you can kind of see they got ballista.
Got it.
Dice Bukaki.
Wait, I rolled 11,
dice again.
but I
Not quite as shiny as I
have an
want them to be.
initiative of +5. I I rolled
Minnesota.
11. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm just kidding. Don't pay attention. Yes.
Minnesota and Manda both need to roll into combat.
Minnesota and Mando.
Sorry, computer's not doing what it's supposed to do with Syrinscape, so...
1 second, feeding the dog.
It's all good. We'll wait for the dog, because dogs are important.
The dogs will wait. Only for dogs.
We be sea dogs.
How we going, Brett? I didn't see you leave, but thank you for joining.
We welcome volunteers to our pirate ship instead of just people forced into it.
Okay, so do I have to? Can I shoot things from over here, or do I have to go over there? Or they'll be angry with me.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Just waiting on Minnesota's dog.
There's a woman in chain.
Rolling bones. And that's encouraging.
Yep.
Yeah. We all
Alright,
rolled
so-
pretty low.
I rolled 17, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, except for you.
This guy steps up and he sees Mando. He shoots at Mando with a crossbow.
Rude.
Wow. Misogynist much?
How
I
rude.
mean, I would be.
Fair enough.
Holy moly.
And Mrs. Mando. Are on. The officer. Stays on the wheel, but readies in action. Manuel, if you recall, you have grapple training.
Correct. So,
Or you
indeed,
can
then we are
attempt to
not
jump the gap, I guess, if you really wanted to.
well, 2 questions. I'm guessing we're not grapple on this area then, yes?
You have to individually do your grapples, or as a team, do
Gotcha.
your grapples.
Okay. Then second question, how far is the jump? Shut off of curiosity.
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, so it's okay, it's correct. It's correct. Okay. What is a jump? Is it an acrobatics or something else?
Acrobatics.
I believe it to be acrobatics.
Because I didn't do that well on my climb so far. But what's actually the DC? Do you have any idea on the jump for 10 feet jump?
I would have to
Jumping-
look it up.
A long jump for 10 feet has a DC of 10.
And yeah, I see it. It's in here. I see it. I will probably attempt that. Then a jump,
Okay.
a running jump in there. I do have a +9, so I'll see how horrible that goes.
Don't roll
Well,
Yes, as long as I don't roll 1, and well, I rolled 4 ones last session. Let's see what happens.
yeah, I know.
Actually, with a +9, a 1 would still succeed, wouldn't it? You don't critical
correct.
fail.
But it would
or
get the
critical
10
You don't critical fail skill
10,000
checks.
chaos chart.
We are not
That was
near
pretty
any doors
awesome
this
last
time.
You jump across the gap. Congratulations.
I don't across the match. Can I say that as part of a charge, I do a jump as part of a charge into punching the boy?
I don't see why not.
Superman
You're a monk.
punch.
That sounds like a thing a monk character would do.
Well, then I will do my best to clearly Pathfinder impression of a what's it called? Not a Superman jump, like a punch. As I just throw myself mid jump motion into a punch and try to hit him,
Okay. Go for it.
which would be an unarmed strike with the charge, a single attack. Wow, fantastic! That's the correct one to roll a 1.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I guess
Good
it's time to break out the D10,000 chaos chart.
Wow.
At least
man.
it wasn't the previous check that was a 1, which I still wouldn't fail anyway, but it's fine.
If hit by a bludgeon on a natural 20, caster doubles in height. What even is...
Doubles in height.
Yes.
What?
Wow.
I'll just post it in the Discord, I suppose.
What?
Does that get you more reach? Do your arms double?
I think you just become twice the size for some reason if you get hit with a nat 20 with a bludgeon.
And ironically, that's actually not bad for me.
For reasons. I know, that's actually really bad for me.
It's actually really good for me. Okay.
Now, well, let's see if this is good for you. This guy attempts to attack you. Takes out his short sword and slash at thee.
Alright, what happens? Woo! Wow, that just hits.
That'll hit.
For a whole 2 damage, my god. How will you ever recover?
Over the night, if nothing else happens. As I am stumbling still from my very nice attempt at punching people, he gets an opportunity to swing.
Jamuka.
Alright, I'll step over here and take a shot at this guy. Let's see.
Jump, Froggy, jump.
No, I am a ranged froggy.
I am literally only melee here.
Okay, then.
Alright, 18 will in fact hit, of course. If you don't know, pirates aren't really known for wearing armor. Like sailors, it's not typically a thing. If you didn't know.
Yeah, you mean
Really
if you
hard
fall
to
in the
swim.
water, you want to be able to swim.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a bit tough.
That's my
Bit
turn.
Alright, that brings us to the tactless one, which he's just gonna move over here and protect this woman. Darvin!
I am going to... Who's the most injured so far?
Well, I'm the only injured.
This guy is the one I shot.
Okay.
Oh, the enemies.
How much damage did you deal? 3. Is he looking bloody after that hit, or not really? Not really that damaged.
Not that damaged. He's damaged, but
Okay.
not crazy.
In that case, I'm going to use my Freebooter's
annoyed.
Bane on that guy.
Okay. What does that do?
First level Freebooter can, as a move action, indicate an enemy in combat and rally allies to focus on that target. The Freebooter and allies gain a +1 bonus on weapon attack and damage rolls against the target. The ability applies only to allies who can see or hear the Freebooter and who are within 30 feet of the Freebooter at the time activating of this ability, and then it increases at level. And it lasts until the target dies or until I select a new target.
And you booter.
Okay.
And that was my move action. So now I'm going to. Is it alt click to target?
Double right click.
Double right click. Okay. And now I'm going to shoot that guy.
Okay.
Good.
Phew.
That will not hit.
Okay.
Wow. Even
Rude.
with the plus.
It's only a plus
With the +1.
Only plus 1.
Uh,
So what does
All right.
plus give you? Does a plus give you?
+1.
It's a +1. Yes.
Did that
It's already
calculate
in
your-
there.
okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
I don't know
What's up?
Would a 13 have hit?
No.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
That's why I said. Okay. Rogue.
I'm making a bunch of extra veggies.
That's me. All right. Well, since we're going for that guy, I'm gonna fly overhead here, and I'm gonna stabby stab Mr. Person with my trident. Oh, that didn't do anything, did it?
12 plus 1. No.
Ah. Sadness.
Did it add the bless
Indeed.
bonus?
Sadness.
It
Well,
did.
plus
Pretty sure
only
we all
plus
have it.
1. It gives. It's automatic because
Okay.
I thankfully have it added
Yeah.
to everybody, so that's good.
Well, it added the bless. It did not add the freebooter. Yeah.
No,
13 would-
I-
Yeah.
that was
I know,
well.
I know,
that
I know.
one That one's too specific for me to put it blanket on you.
Good.
This guy right below Rogue is going to attack. Rogue, of course. Who else would it be? 9, I don't believe hit, because, bullshit and stuff.
Well, I have leather armor.
This brings us to Drake Driscoll, our gun mage guy.
Jake Driscoll.
That's what I said.
You said Drake.
I said Jake.
Yes, Drake Driscoll. It's the alliteration. It's much better.
Anyways, Spell Slinger, what are you gonna do?
First one is cast mage armor on my seal.
You could have done that an hour ago.
Let me see. I think
Listen here. Listen here, you wiry green bastard. I don't tell you how to do your job. You don't tell me how to do mine. Deal?
That's because I'm pretty good at doing my job.
Oh no. Anyway, so that's all you're gonna do then? I assume you're gonna shoot at people afterwards.
I suppose so. Let me see here. Is anyone in range? There are a few people in range.
Casting a spell is an action.
The guy with the red dot above his head is baned right now.
Yeah, but he used his standard action, so.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I can, however, move a little closer.
Yeah, you want to? Minjia Xiao.
Oh, that's right. We have blessed.
It is time, finally! I think.
Yeah, the level 4 character.
Watch me actually like roll really bad.
Minjia, I did put Warmind on you, which you can pick at the start of your turn, like a +1 dodge bonus to AC, +1 insight bonus to attack rolls, or +1 luck bonus to saving throws. So.
Gotcha.
For a minute.
Hey,
it's kind of
know what they're doing.
I am gonna fly over. Can I mark where I'm gonna fly? Yeah, I'm gonna fly over there. Whee! And fire at this guy using point
Make
blank.
armor override bless.
No.
No, I think it's stacks.
They're not even related buffs.
Yeah, for some reason I can't. Wait, what is the bless?
I put it on you.
They're both on you right now.
Yeah, they're both on you. You have 18 AC.
Oh.
Bless doesn't give AC, I believe.
It doesn't.
Why do I keep moving? Stop moving my screen! Yeah.
Probably can't be 30 feet up because she just attacked someone.
Sorry.
Whatever.
She could be like 10 feet up.
I have really long arms, okay?
She can be like 5 feet up.
Thank you.
Point blank shot, that fortunately misses.
Holy moly, man. Of course
That's
it does.
some bad rolls for y'all. I'm
Did you-
sorry.
It's fine. We'll win by sheer numbers.
I mean, just with all those enhancements, you'd think you would be able to do your
you
job,
would.
but,
Why do you have a
what can I
proficiency penalty?
expect from a fucking dragon?
You got a proficiency penalty of -4. Shouldn't
What?
you be proficient
How are you
with your...
how are you not proficient in here?
I should be.
It says proficient firearms, so that's odd.
Yeah. Wait, so if that's a -4, then that.
Yeah, that
then
would
this...
hit. Yeah, let me see if I can fix your weapon real quick. Here, roll it again. Now. Won't count this. I just want to see if it fixed it. I have you set the weapon or proficient with the weapons, but for some reason it didn't mark it as proficient.
It worked.
Okay, yeah. So okay. All right. So that did hit for 7 damage then.
Woot.
On this guy right next to you, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, he's very, very hurt. Very upset.
You just blasted off his hand.
Guy moves over to protect
no.
his woman. This
He
guy
blasted off his
turns,
mustache.
slashes at the Manjia Xiaolong. That will not hit.
Full knock man the Gia.
This guy is going to step up here and flank Rogue.
Rude.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright.
So now I'm kind of wondering, like, are all of my things that I'm supposed to be proficient in not proficient?
I will have to double check. Because I have you set to proficient on it, so I don't know why it didn't do it. Ooh. Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
I'm dead.
That's an ouchie.
Well, you're down. You're not dead.
I'm down.
Rogue goes down. My god, this is I don't think it's ever happened in a campaign I've run with Rogue. Your character never goes down. I crushed Kuro with a fucking robot and I could never down Rogue.
You're always so far away.
But yep, you're down, Rogue. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm usually not a melee character, you know. Or I don't. I should have
technically
bombs, but I don't.
I don't think you're technically a melee character now.
Yeah, you're not a melee character.
I don't have any bombs. That's the biggest.
What do you mean you
drawback
don't
right now.
have bombs?
You always have bombs.
I do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe the real Brahms were the friends we made along the way.
It's just your ability. Like, you always have bombs.
Oh, I did not know that.
You literally remove
Manjia,
bombs out of your
in trouble.
previous purse.
I see that now. Okay. I did not notice that before.
Alright, I see Frosty
my
is
bad.
still in chat. I don't know if or the Emperor is still in chat. How mean do
That was
I
my
be? Do I coup de grace Rogue and kill her in
No!
the first round of the first combat?
No!
Because I just want you to know, Rogue, I can 100%
No.
kill you right now. It is
Yeah, that makes
within
me
my
happy.
it is within my power.
Our
I
coup de
hold
grace is
you
guaranteed.
alive.
Good guys
She's-
are guaranteed criticals.
She's completely helpless.
So you don't even have to roll to hit, it just happens.
Oh.
You automatically
Wow.
hit and score a critical hit, and they have to roll a save against dying outright, even on top of the damage dealt. So it's
Could have thrown a bomb.
if you can coup de grace someone, they're going to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually,
Unless they have
yes.
a shit.
I could have thrown a bomb.
Even if they have a shit.
I am very sad.
Don't worry, Rogue. I'll be nice.
I could have thrown a bomb. I didn't know
Yes.
that.
I just want you to
Didn't
know
realize that.
I could have killed your character, and I'm going to hold this over you
Let's do
forever.
Grandmaster, Dungeon Master.
Yes. But instead, I'm going to shoot at Jamuka with a
You're never so
crossbow.
merciful.
I am
down,
so
so-
nice.
You are very nice, ever so benevolent.
Fuck, if that would have hit you, that would have been a lot of goddamn damage.
Yeah, that would have
Maxed out.
downed me.
Benevolent.
You're so yes, he's so nice, you benevolent dictator.
Yeah, so nice.
Ever so benevolent.
This chick is going to
dictator.
continue to stay where she's at. She's guarding the wheel. Manuel, your friend,
Ah, back to me. Yeah.
your associate, I suppose, is down, surrounded by enemies. And you are in front of a bunch of people.
Everything is complicated. Can I take a quick look, and see if they're still focusing on her after she's down?
Say again.
Can I take a quick look over there and see if they're focusing on her after she's still down? After she's down? Or
I
do
mean,
they assume she's
it's
dead?
only been a few seconds, so, you know. Like, it hasn't been long enough for them to really change their focus yet. I mean, the one guy shot at Jamuka, so, you know at least one person's not paying attention.
I can't believe I forgot. Oh, wow.
It's okay. You've never
okay,
played an
kid.
alchemist before.
I'm having a
I
great
have
time.
not.
It would be very silly of me to also kill myself potentially by going there and surrounding myself by 8 people.
Yeah, you can totally get killed by all of these people here. You should worry about that.
Very easily. So let's try and get one thing at a time. Let's.
Anybody want a bomb? I have some bombs in my pockets.
Is that the bomb in your pocket? Just happy to see me.
No! Oh!
Wait, Rob, 1 second. I took an extra 2 damage. Was that you? Did I miss someone else attacking me?
No, you didn't get hit.
I mean,
okay.
You got hit once, right?
Yes, but that should be at 11
damage, though.
Was it 4?
I don't think so.
I think it was 2, right?
My tongue is lolling out like Minnesota's grippy dog.
I think I just applied the damage. I don't think
Oh, then I
Probably
probably
not as cutely though.
I did the damage myself, and when you applied it, it did 2 again. That's probably it. Okay.
They probably didn't heal you all the way or something. Yeah.
No, I healed my way, but I took myself the damage, and you probably applied, then he took another 2.
Okay.
My bad. I'll let you apply it from
Pathfinder, I can automatically apply the damage if it's needed. So you don't need to
I
worry
will
about
stop it doing it from now. Okay. Very well. Then I'm in range of this boy. I will then... I can't flank him, so I will flurry of blows on him.
You could flank him if you took a step to your right.
No. I mean, isn't flank on the opposite side?
It's...
No.
No, you'd be flanking if you were in this square.
It's if you draw a straight line and it passes through.
Oh, can I then take a 5-foot step?
Yeah.
In that case, I thought it was on the actual opposite. Okay, my bad. Well, that one hits anyway. Wait, that's a shuriken. That's in the correct roll. But my bad. Then sorry, my bad. Where's the flank? Okay, there you go. I guess I should have taken the previous roll, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well,
It's always a risk.
Yep, it's okay. Then I will do the flurry blows. And I guess as I'm trying to get my footing on this very particular action we were doing here, and clearly I was distracted. But hey, this one probably hits. And would be 8 damage to that gentleman between me and Mando. Excellent. And yes, I didn't mention, but I would be punching lethally this time.
I assumed. Okay.
Excellent.
So this guy,
Good job,
you really
me.
doesn't have much he can do, so he's just going to attack you.
Okay.
There, Adrian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not really many places he can... Oh my god.
Oh, he attacks twice?
No, he crit.
No, he crit.
Yeah, he crit on that first
okay.
roll.
So
he didn't
in
confirm
the
the crit.
Pathfinder, when you crit, it automatically rolls your confirmation.
Yep. It's the module. Yep, that's fine.
That's 6 damage.
It's not.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
It does. I'm a level 1 red shirt.
I told y'all, like, this campaign just suddenly gets really brutal.
This is fine. I accept the terms of my surrender.
Jamuka.
Okay, I guess I'll shoot at this guy again. I don't have aught else to do. I'm not going to hop over there and die.
As I contemplate the...
Certainty of death.
God damn.
Yeah.
What's with the 2s today?
Wow.
Dudes in the chat.
No, right? This was specifically why we have a 2 emote.
Yeah.
The 1 wasn't enough.
This guy steps up to Adrian then and takes a swing.
Alright. Let's see if some of them can miss. Yeah, he misses.
Darvin.
Which one has Manuel recently attacked and hit?
He killed
The one that's
the guy.
dead.
The one you just killed? Okay. I'm going to use my move action to transfer Freebooter's Bane to the target right in front of him, and then shoot him.
Okay. I have great
natural
news
1.
for you. D10,000 Chaos chart. Next door opened by the caster leads to the top of a distant volcano.
Wow. That's actually really cool.
Excellent.
I mean, at least you'll be off the ship.
Look, I've seen way worse.
Yeah.
Oakley is down.
Ask Hasselhopper about his sword.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thankfully
You know
I
what?
had a... Pot has been used for everything but cooking.
Oh yeah, the sword.
And the worst
That-
part is, it wasn't even him who fumbled.
I know.
It was somebody else. Rogue.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Good thing he had that extended warranty.
Yes.
Frosty
Who
says
knew?
a pyramid scheme would be really useful right now. Yeah, if only they had a
It
druidic
would be.
pyramid scheme.
There's no vegetation.
So this guy, Mingia,
Seaweed, my guy.
right here, seeing your love of the Strix, grabs Rogue and puts a sword to her throat and says, "Surrender, or I cut her throat."
What the hell is this? How would this person know? How would they
He can
know?
see it in your eyes when she went
I see
down.
it in your smile.
Jake Driscoll, it is your turn, sir. Look, it's
Is this
either
that
that or Mando. It's either that or I kill her. All right, I had like
That's true.
4 fucking opportunities. So I don't give.
That's true. That's true.
Which one has Oakley? This guy?
This one below her.
Okay, hang on. Oh, just barely. Okay, let me see here.
Got a sleep spell?
Fun. No, but I do have a bolt that can seek.
I am really curious to see how this class is played. So I'm excited. I love gunslinger like type classes. I actually have an entire book. I have an entire book concept on the idea that I outlined.
Let me see. Can
I should really get to writing on that. It was like just a really fun experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever read through that, Mando?
I think I did, but I need to reread it because I have forgotten about it. I remember enjoying it.
Yeah, it was an Arca Souls chat.
the gun explodes? Oh boy.
Well, we don't want
Excellent.
that. Well, you don't want that. I'm having a great
I'd really rather not. Okay, so magic bullets. Let's see. I can enchant up to 5 plus 5 at level 1. Not bad.
That sounds bad for me.
Enchant 5
Yeah.
bullets or enchant up to +5? That's a different
You
thing.
can do +5 at the
Yes, I burns a number of my spell slots. Oh no, hang on. Open spell slots.
If you tell me that you can enchant 5 bullets, I believe you, but enchanting with a +5? That's a little
Okay,
bit
yeah,
different,
I burn a spell slot of any level for each level of enchantment. So I have 2 open right now that gives me I can enchant my next shot with a +2. Both to hit and for damage.
That's a bit more
fucking-
believable.
That's mean. Like, that's real mean.
Says the guy who's chomping at the bit to kill me.
Yes,
Look,
but
that's
we know
just-
he's mean.
Yeah, well,
I know,
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm an
It
asshole.
is what it is.
I
Alright,
just say, like,
here's
that's
something.
a mean ability because if you
Oh, you're a
have like
benevolent one.
Like if you min max like your stats, you could really fucking go hog wild with that shit. But yeah, take your swing.
I'm just an innocent little Strix.
Just an innocent little Strix. I just flew over here and poked my nose.
Just
where
a
it doesn't
downtown
belong.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh
It's a-
fuck! And you get a +2.
Well, actually, that should be. Why is the okay? So the proficiency is broke on mine too. So that should be a 17.
But you get a +2 on your attack roll, or did you add it already?
Yeah.
I added it already.
All right, let me fix your proficiency
Just a
real
little
quick.
Strix.
I guess I'll have to do your proficiency per weapon. That's great. I will reach out to the girl who does this, and we'll see if we can fix that. That's actually one of the good things about running campaigns, is I now know the people who do the modules.
Yeah, I have firearms.
No, you and
Ultimate
Mingia both
power.
have firearm proficiency, but for some reason it's not making your weapons proficient. I'll ask. I'll send her a message about it and see if she knows. But 10 damage though, that's fucking a lot. So he drops Rogue to the ground. You're shooting at the one who was holding her, I assume.
And yes.
Here I
and
go,
Rogue
sleep.
goes-
Ouch.
He's not quite dead, but fucking hell. No, you almost took his head off with that shot. Which brings
He's
us
mostly
to...
headless.
Yeah, he's mostly headless. He's probably missing
How can you
part
be
of his...
mostly headless? Like
Probably
this.
missing part of his brain at the moment. And Chad, if you want to support the stream, I have the links to all the people who work on the modules in the description. You can donate to them because they do all this shit for free. And I bother them all the time with stuff. So, you know.
He does.
Best case scenario, the bullet took off his bottom jaw.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario.
Best case.
Mingia, your lover, is in danger.
So is the person that is has their hands on my lover. Is he downed? Or,
No,
like, or
he's
is
very, very hurt, though. He almost got his entire head shot off his shoulders.
Has he released
pretty
her?
Well, she's dropped to the ground because I imagine if you got shot through the fucking jaw, you would drop whoever you're holding.
Right. Okay.
Oh, and I did max damage on that roll too.
No, that was damn good. That was a lot.
I imagine. So tell me if I can do this or not. I imagine like what I would probably want to do, but I imagine because this dude is right behind me, I couldn't do it. Can
That's
I
not
jump
in your combat
up?
area.
Oh,
He's
okay.
busy
Never
with
mind.
the captain, if you can't tell.
Okay, then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20 fly over to him and
He's in the phantom zone.
just
He's
shoot him in the
do
head.
not cross zone.
You're gonna get hurt if you go over there.
The guy.
Oh,
on
it's the bottom guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He really looks like a bottom.
You can fly.
Right.
They fly.
So yeah, I'm flying over there so I can shoot him. If that makes sense.
So you're how high are you in the air?
Oh, she's very high.
Did you
Imagine
flip up?
like yeah.
So.
Because each set of stairs is technically 10 feet. So just like,
Okay.
for reference.
Okay,
10,
so
20, 30, 40, 50, 40.
okay, so I was counting squares instead of height, so I wouldn't make it over there, would I?
You can fly 30 feet.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you could end up over here. If you flew around.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just shoot the guy.
I forgot your flight speed's really slow.
What is your flight speed?
30.
She's bottom heavy.
Oh wow. I'm 60.
She, yeah. Look, she's got a little junk in the trunk, if you know what I'm saying. All right.
Little junk in the trunk.
That's why you hear a beeping sound when she backs up. You know?
God damn.
No!
Oh yeah.
Mingia, you can't even save the one you care about? I really hope this is a bad roll for
What are
you.
these rolls?
Anyone nearby when
My
the
tongue rolls
wound
down
or when
even
the target
farther.
is wounded applauds for 1d4 rounds. Let's go.
Oh my God.
What's nearby mean?
That's horrible.
It's
I
nearby
don't
injury.
know, but if you get hurt, everyone is going to clap because you failed. I need to. I'll be right back. I need to cough.
Congratulations.
What is this? Frickin' heck!
Look, you just wound yourself, and then that will distract them for 1d4 rounds.
This is not actually true, but she's not aware. Her character's not aware of this.
I'm sorry, Oakley. I'm sorry, my love.
Well, this is some Disney love I'm watching here.
Right? I'm sorry, my love.
My tongue lolls out further.
Yes.
A little bit of beauty in the tramp here. Who is the beauty? Who's the tramp? We don't know.
Alright, sorry about
Lady
that.
in the
I had
tram.
to laugh,
Lady in the
and
tram.
when I laugh, I cough. I just...
Yes.
I have a question
He just
for
died.
the chat, though. Not Mando, for the Emperor and Frosty. Since you're here, if you would like to see the D10,000 chart, I can put it on the same screen as the thing, so you can see me roll it in real time if you want. Just let me know.
You wouldn't like me when I'm
Gia,
laughing,
you
yeah?
failed. I'm sorry. The other
That's
guy,
okay.
he's going to... I'm going to move this guy into the discard pile. This guy right here can move
Playing
over
magic
here.
now.
I roll this guy in attack mode. Wait, that's not magic. Does magic have attack mode?
Yes.
No,
yes.
that's
Another fucking 2.
Technically it does.
Look,
Does it? You
we
need
have
to
a
tap
2
to attack.
emote
That's not
in
attack
chat
mode,
for a
though.
reason.
It's close.
Yu-Gi-Oh's the
You
attack
do,
mode.
you do.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh's attack mode. I've never played Magic the Gathering, though I think
No,
some
no,
of the
you
cards are cool.
you declare an attack and you tap the card to attack, but you don't put it in attack mode.
Like, I only do that
Tap.
after the second date.
Tap that.
Alright, well, anyway, that's a miss. This other guy grabs Oakley and puts a sword there. Oh, it says, drop your weapons or the Strix gets it.
Which one? The
Just a
top
cute
one?
little
The top one
innocent
now.
Strix.
Fire the gangsters.
Look, I'm trying so hard not to kill Rogue, okay?
I know.
I'm trying. I can't help that I roll a 1.
This guy could also
Brother's gonna
kill
laugh so hard
Rogue
when he
this
sees
turn.
this.
How many times is that? Is that 6 times I could have killed
Look,
you?
a coup de grace provokes an attack of opportunity, so he probably wouldn't
Well,
want to
guess
right
what?
now.
He's up here, so he wouldn't take an attack of opportunity.
What? No, I thought the one up there grabbed her, and then the one down below would be the one who would do the coup de grace. Anyway,
Well, she's helpless because she's down.
You just see my limbs flopping.
Anyway, this guy drops his crossbow. And he takes a swing at Mando for failing in her duties as a
Terror
potential
Frosty.
mate. You know, like... oh, such a bad joke. You know, Rogue, I know you're mid and all, but I can't believe Mando's fumbling like this.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm not really.
Wow.
I haven't even
It's
brought
fine.
the fucking strong character into the battle yet. Frickin' Manuel, take your turn, please.
All right.
It's okay, Rob. I forgive you. Jesus would forgive you, so I will forgive you too.
The one in front of me
And
was.
look, you chose to go shooting with Pope Metallicus before me. I should be allowed to hold a grudge.
Hey, that saber was awesome. It was so awesome.
1, it's a
My brother was
Tavor,
Ragdoll
and 2, I
friends.
have so many more guns
I
than
don't know, Dave.
Pope.
I'm up.
Actually, I need to go
You know
shooting
what?
with Pope sometime.
I mispronounce things all the time, so there.
Yeah, well, you're mid, so. here we
Also,
go.
we weren't at his house. We were at his parents' house. They had like a room of guns. It was crazy.
I do want to go. I
crazy.
do want to go see his parents' gun. I bet they got some.
It's
crazy
so
shit.
nice. His parents' property is so nice. It's beautiful.
Anyway,
And they have an ATV with an enclosed cab. I didn't even know that existed.
you didn't know an ATV with it. Anyway, Manuel, please take your turn.
Enclosed. Anyway,
Was the gentleman in front of me the one that was freebooted? Yes.
Who did?
This one.
No, yeah, I think it's the one. Who did you freeboot? Actually, no, he changed his target. Who did you freeboot,
Yes.
Darvin?
Hmm?
Darvin
The guy
is
with the red-
currently talking. Yeah, he's currently the one above you.
Yeah, the
who's
guy that's
targeting.
being targeted, yeah.
All right. Then I will flurry him as the beginning. Let's see if everything goes according to not the plan.
So you get a +1.
I hit him anyway without a +1. That's a +1 to hit or to damage?
Both.
Both.
I think it's both.
Both? Okay.
Both.
Then it's 7 damage. He
Okay,
takes.
are you doing flurry of blows?
Yes.
Okay.
You see if it doesn't fall, then I will flurry him and hit him with the elbow on the way back.
No, he does not fold.
So that also hits for 6 damage.
That does fold him.
And I will take the opportunity then to take a 5-foot step to the left.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Jamuka.
As I will keep piling on the bodies in front of me.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected from your character.
Well, I guess this guy's the only one who's not in melee combat at the moment. So I would shoot at him.
I was reading the chat. I thought Frosty called you flat for a minute. That would have been a hell of a bird.
He called me what?
No, I saw flat, and I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
did Frosty call you flat? It's like, wow, that's rude.
Look, it's a flat, but she got it on the wings.
I did it. I rolled a
Jamuka
number
hits.
that's higher than 2.
I know, it's crazy when that happens. Jamuka hits for 6 damage, taking him down. He is bloodied. I don't even know what bloodied means.
And 4
about
you meant
50%.
under under half health.
That's what I always assumed. This is what I've always called it. Okay, so this guy right here, he's not very happy at you, Jamuka, so he's going to shoot at you with a
Get
crossbow.
some blood in your eye.
I'm but a small frog. How dare you?
Yes, but
Jesus.
it smells
16.
Like,
Does
Not quite.
Fuck, did you got?
why do they want to hurt our little froggy?
No, Bless doesn't increase AC.
Oh, that increased AC.
It's saving throws and attack rolls.
Well, fuck you anyway. Alright?
Alright, that's fine. That's your prerogative.
Darvin, is your turn.
He can always say
All
it's
right.
rock fault.
I'm going to move Freebooter's Bane with my movement, the same target that Jamuka hit, and I'm also going to shoot. Shit.
You know, I can't even pull some bullshit if you're shooting through another player because Jamuka's like 1 foot tall.
I would have moved up and then just not done Freebooter's Bane.
Well, you could take a 5-foot step and still freebooter's
Okay.
Bane and shoot.
That's all ignoring the points.
Yes.
Rogue, I'm still granting you mercy, so, you know.
I'll bake you a pie later.
This guy,
You're so-
yeah, you should.
You're so tiny
I'll
that
make
even
you
when
an
they're
apple
shooting
pie.
you in melee, you're not being in melee.
I'm gonna hold you this over your head forever. He misses
You are.
Mangia. That guy is my Mangia. Drake or Jake? Yeah. See, now you got me thinking Drake. Now you got me thinking Drake. So I called you Jake Driscoll. This is your turn. Minnesota Pets.
Yes, sir.
Look, but
Jake-
Drake
When you
Driscoll
say
has
Driscoll, it
that.
makes me reminds me of
Look
the
what you
strawberries. Driscoll.
Jake the Snake Driscoll.
Jake
Okay,
the Snake
so-
Driscoll.
Let me see.
The Drake.
I can't remember
Can't remember what.
what have pistols. Let's see. I don't know. Does it take a full round action to reload a pistol?
No.
Depends on the kind of ammo you've got.
Alchemical cartridge. So it drops it down.
Alchemical
one step.
cartridge would be move.
Okay, so reload,
Which is why
re-aim.
your revolvers are fucking bullshit in the other campaign.
Well, yes.
You've missed
The
it,
good
that's fine.
news is that once I unlock the third attack, if I try fanning the hammer, that's what it says in the book.
No.
The attack penalty doubles each time.
Yeah,
But,
that's gonna take a while.
So it's normally a move action
Well, it depends on the kind of cartridge. So an regular alchemical cartridge, because it's just a paper cartridge, it's a move action. But a normal reload a black powder pistol is a full round action. If I
Yes.
recall correctly.
I think it's a full round to
That makes
reload
sense.
a two-handed
Ah.
firearm, but it's a standard action for
No!
I mean,
Here's in the chat, everybody.
It's a moot point anyway.
Mhm.
But I'll double
So you
check.
do a move-
So no
but
power on
that
this.
does not hit, unfortunately. Mingia, you have failed twice. Or once.
Twice? Twice? What do you mean?
I'm just cautiously optimistic.
he's predicting the future.
Hey, he doesn't make the
Anyway,
rules, he only enforces
just your
them.
turn.
He doesn't make the rules. He just enforces them.
Right. Gosh.
It does make the rules.
Okay, yeah. So it is. Yeah, it is a move action for one-handed. So it's a move action So on early firearms, it's a move action regardless. But with rapid reload, it's a free action without chemical cartridges. That's what it is.
Right. I'm gonna fly over next to him and just shoot him in the head, or try to.
You pistol whip him. That way you'll actually hit him.
Bold. It's a bold move. Got him.
I swear. I
So you're
swear.
gonna move away and take that attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay. Okay, that's attack of opportunity. I thought that I was. I thought that I because
Oh yeah,
I was
you totally don't have the health for it, little miss. I'm level 4.
I mean, if you're doing these all in melee range, which I don't know why you're shooting people in melee range anyway, but
Because she wants to.
Yeah, because I
she
want
has
to.
the ability for it.
if you're in melee range of someone, then when you move out of, then that provokes.
Yeah, I thought that I wasn't quite in melee range because I was flying
No, you only
over
have 30.
the
You
ocean.
only have 30 feet of movement, so you can only get into melee range.
You're slow.
Then maybe not worth saving after all. Huh? I'm gonna take this sort of abuse.
Wow. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do the attack of opportunity and try and fly over there.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely
my gosh,
taking.
you
I'm
guys.
definitely taking that.
Right, as you should, as you should.
Oh god, I hope I crit.
Ha!
Darn. All right, go ahead. I really need to change my dice color.
Does that hit?
Frosty says flat is justice, which I have to disavow because that's just being really disrespectful to Sindara over here. Alright? Frosty, I need you to pay some respect to the priestess of Besmara. Alright?
That's very disrespectful to all those dragons treasures, ladies, too.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
So, does
the
the
person
17
who's
hit?
not yeah, to the people who are not a sponsor, that was very disrespectful. And Commander NS, if this is the Curse of Strahd, it might as well be with the rate this is going. And yes, it hits Mingia. Why are you asking these questions? You know it hits.
So 7 damage.
Yes, I'm 7 damage. Yes. All right. Very good, Mingia. You're helping your loved one out. Congratulations.
Very good.
Eventually.
This guy who's right
My
above
hero.
Manuel attacks. Manuel. Because what else?
I'm
is he
right
gonna
there, I
do?
guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he tries to do anything else, you get attack of opportunity on him. So
Yeah, he attacks, and I just
you just
give him the
dodge
good old
out of
sway,
the way. This
the
guy,
back sway.
he raises his sword, and he
Damn.
looks down at Oakley. My God, he could just do it now. He could take that attack of opportunity and just finish this once and for all. But he swings at Mingia. I'm gonna have my artist fucking make a comic and just says, Rob was nice to me, and it's just Rogue's character. Alright,
Listening
it
as
is-
much as they're so nice.
So it is 6:50. 6:51. We can continue to go for a bit if y'all want, or if anybody needs to go, we can finish up in 10 minutes. Just want to double check.
I'm fine going for a bit longer.
I've got
good.
time.
I'm in it to win it.
I'm dead.
Let's do it.
Dying.
Okay, cool. We're gonna continue to go for a bit. Y'all just let me know when you want to stop, and we'll stop. I don't have any particular plans for how long we can go, but since we're in the middle of combat anyway.
Yeah, just see if we can finish combat before I let go.
We might get halfway through the event.
Let's go. Let's do
Figure
it.
if we can get through 2 or 3 more rounds, that'd be fine. It's a story combat, so there is specific stuff that happens. Alright, so it'll be this guy's turn. I guess he will just shoot at Jamuka, because why not?
Because Jamuka.
Because Jamuka keeps shooting his direction.
It's an equivalent exchange.
That's what we're at right now. So this chick is going to continue to guard the wheel.
I will say it's a full round action to reload a heavy crossbow.
It should be a light crossbow. Was it a heavy crossbow?
It says heavy. It's doing heavy crossbow damage.
Oh, well. That is a mistake, I believe, on their part, because it should be a light crossbow. I thought.
It hasn't hit me yet, so it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So that's a moot point anyway. But yeah, I thought it was supposed to be a light crossbow, but it could be set in the thing, and it is. No, it is in fact a heavy crossbow. What the fuck? No, the opposite. The opposite of the heavy crossbow. Anyway, regardless, Manuel.
So back to the Manuel, and the Manuel will then. Well, I see someone new joined the intentions. Oh, not someone new. The guy was already there. But let's see if we can make him trip on his fellows.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it
Yes,
is.
maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe
That's
it
not a one. Fantastic.
My God.
8 damage straight to the jaw.
Woo! That hurts
Ow.
him. He is bloody as hell.
Well, let's see if we can blood the rest. We might.
Make him bleed.
For the Emperor, I see you in there. Central Time is superior to Eastern Time.
Central
I don't
Time
think-
is superior.
No, GMT is superior.
Was it-
You wanna? I'm sorry, Amanda. What was that? You're not gonna be able to make it next week.
Ha ha.
With a
I don't
plus
think
one, that unfortunately does not hit.
Oh. No. I have him blooding the ground. That's fine. He'll slip, I'm sure.
No, he broke his jaw, probably. I mean, that's fair. Jamuka, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot at this guy. He keeps shooting at me. It's very rude.
It's rather rude.
Let's see. I'm making. Oh,
don't
there's
think
just a
it's
point
rude.
blank shot button. All right. But he's freebooted, right?
The guy with
This,
the green over him. Or,
the guy
sorry,
with
the
the-
red over him.
Okay. Yep. All right. Shoot. Haha.
Nice.
Hey, there you go. 6 damage, or 7 damage, because freebooter.
Six. I added
you
it.
added it.
All right. Yeah.
That's
Look,
right,
y'all,
Frosty.
I keep adding stuff. It's hard for me to keep up with.
Yeah, Frosty says she won't be able to make it for an hour to honor the superior time zone.
I mean, you know, we can find somebody else. It's fine. Darvin, your turn.
Okay. I can't really shoot anybody in melee.
Well,
Oh, he's dead.
You could. but-
technically, there's only a couple people in melee.
Right.
Are we counting? Are these two not in melee? They're just sort of next to this
Down
ragdoll.
Strix on the ground. I mean, I don't think that counts as melee combat. If they're
So
not
I'm gonna do
engaged in melee combat with somebody.
gonna do something a bit off meta. I'm going to move my Freebooter's Bane to Mangia's target, but I'm going to attack this guy down here with my bow.
Is that something you're allowed to do?
Yes, I don't have to attack my Freebooter's target.
Then why would that be a problem?
All right, let's just off meta. It's not another one. Fan
off
freaking
meta.
tastic.
I'm sorry. I'm really confused.
That's what is meta.
I think
Like,
he's
yeah,
saying the
I
meta
got it.
is to put the bonuses on the thing he's going to hit, but
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
That's what I
know
mean.
this- I know what he's
Castor
saying.
is rumored to have performed horrid rituals on dwarves.
oh my god.
Dwarves.
Darwin, what did you tell Fish Guts?
Darwin, could you maybe?
What did you do?
Could you maybe elaborate on this?
Darwin, could you maybe take a step away? I'm not sure. I'm not sure we should be associated.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, I love the T1000 cache. It's the best thing I've ever introduced. All the way back in Starfinder. This person right here.
I need to know if it's
Yeah,
because they're
Starfinder,
short
that
or
was-
if it's something specific to
great.
dwarves.
This guy right here who could kill Oakley at any time. Comes over here and attacks. Man.
I feel like I should just sign off now.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
14 does not hit Manuel. I know it doesn't. Jake Driscoll,
Correct.
your turn, sir.
Excellent. And, take a look-see here. At some point, I am going to have to jump over there.
I mean, you've got a gun, so that's not like
Exactly. You don't need to.
you get to hang out with Big Boob Lady.
It seems like a plus.
There you go. They're drawing you.
Which
over
is
that way.
Sandra Quinn.
Yeah, did you not see the new art for Sandara Quinn? They went from, you
Where?
know, looking decent to, god damn.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
exactly hanging out. She's all the way over here, and I'm all the way over there.
She's there for moral support.
Something's hanging out.
That's what I was
She's-
thinking.
She's there for
20
bracing.
feet is a lot for moral support, my guy.
If you wanted her closer, you could ask. I'm
Yeah,
a
okay.
benevolent god.
When it suits him.
Exactly. Let's see. This guy's still almost dead, right?
That guy's hurt, this guy is almost dead, and this guy's almost dead.
Oh wait, so did Mangia finish off the guy I blew his jaw off?
No, that's this guy.
Oh,
She couldn't handle it, so she went to fight somebody more her size.
And Gia couldn't finish off the guy you blew.
Like, you did all the work. You prepped everything.
Yo!
Ah!
You did everything.
yeah, no, I walked into that one. I admit it.
You did. But yeah, it's this guy. This guy's hurt. This guy's really hurt. This guy's really hurt. This guy's really hurt.
Okay, this is second edition rules. Hang on. Magic bullets.
Magical travels back.
Magic bullet. No, I had a magic bullet once. I don't want to talk about it.
Gosh.
That's a
I
true
need to do a
story,
f-
by the way.
I need to do a phone call. If it gets to my turn, just flurry the guy, a close guy.
I mean, I'll wait for you to do it. It's fine.
I probably need a phone to it. That's fine.
What are you trying to find there, Mesa?
Yeah, probably not worth it. Okay, let me go. Single attack. Boom, pow.
And who are
Are
you
you
shooting?
freaking serious?
What was that?
That one.
Sorry.
Well, the -4 plus 1, that hits. I believe it's a -4 plus 1. I'm calling it a -4 plus 1.
You get -4 for shooting into melee combat, and you get -4 for shooting past an ally.
Whatever.
Hmm.
Mingia.
Yeah.
I'll finally bring out my cutlass because we also need to see if it's gonna, actually attack.
You can't hit people. What is this, XCOM?
Nope.
Another
Oh, God.
2? Rogue, I think you're gonna need to like update your dating profile or something.
Well, hold on, that's a 12. So a 12 doesn't hit.
No.
Dang it.
You can't, like I said, you do have that war blessing, so you can give yourself +1 to attacks, but I don't think a 13 hits either. I think we've established that at this point.
No, 13 does not hit. But yeah, no, 13 does not hit. Actually, Jack.
So
where's
well,
Jack?
Did it?
Oh,
did
wait,
it add in
Jack
my-
moved. Jack moved his freebooter thing, so actually you do.
So
hit.
what about a 14?
14 does hit.
Okay, there you go.
It's only for
baby.
2 damage, though.
3 damage actually.
Okay,
And the
with
freebooter
3
gets
damage,
+1.
she's still not dead, so fuck you.
So it's
All right.
progress.
You know, like Rogue still could be killed at any time.
Anytime,
Like
you
with this
just know it,
character
you know
right
it.
here, you know, this one. He drops his crossbow. And, fuck, I don't know. Comes over.
I mean, creating
Actually,
another character isn't that bad, right?
I'm trying so hard. Round 5, an explosion rocks the man Promise as one of the crew from the Wormwood goes down below and lights some alchemist fire somewhere below deck. And although badly burned, the person survives, and it was this guy. Skipper. So he comes back up in a smoke. But he blew something up downstairs, apparently, in turn 5.
One of the people we are attacking set their own
one
ship
of your,
on fire?
One of your allies. One of the guys
One
who
of our-
hates you, but he's technically an ally.
Why would he set the ship on fire? We're trying to take the ship over.
Look, don't
He's
ask
an idiot.
questions. This guy comes over and attacks Manuel. I don't know what's more pointless, attacking Mengia or attacking Manuel. I really don't know.
They both have 20 AC, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking grim. This chick's finally ready for combat because all of her men are dying, so she readies an attack. Manuel.
I think he's on the call and said to flurry.
He said the flurry of blows, but I want to be 100% sure. I assume he's gonna attack. I guess we'll attack this guy first with his flurry of blows. I don't. So a 12 and a miss. Oh,
What
wait,
is
his
up with
flurry
these
of
low
blows
rolls, man?
Alright, so he kills this guy. Jamuka.
Let's see.
Mandarin
where-
says the cutlass is cutting less than cutting lasses instead of cutting lasses. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take a step over yonder and shoot at this this guy right across from me. Do
it.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Check bonus. So he doesn't have freebooter. I get a -4. So I think that's it. I think I rolled poorly.
Yep, that is a poor roll. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have hit him even without the -4.
Darwin.
Okay. I'm going to see Mengia not being very effective to that guy over there, so I'm just going to move my Freebooter's Bane here to help.
He is below half health. Excuse you.
Manuel is being much more effective. Is he considered in melee with Manuel?
Yes.
The guy I just.
And ignored.
Yep.
In that case, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way, and then I'm going to shoot this lady up here.
Okay.
3 points of piercing damage.
You hit her for 3 damage. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oakley's still on the ground. Jake!
Where else would I be?
Well, in a perfect world, probably helping.
Probably.
Is she bleeding out right now?
Yeah, so I'm trying not to kill.
Rob, just kill me. Just let it happen.
I mean, no, I didn't.
No, I'm gonna freaking save
Yes, she would have been dead very long ago, okay?
I think it's just like 1 damage a turn until
I'm not
and she's got
supposed to.
like
Okay.
several turns to live.
Just
Be
a fire attack.
stabilized.
Oh goddamn. Fourteen to 14 to hit on this guy I got targeted.
So, you are that one. Which guy are you targeting?
This
So-
guy.
Oh, that guy.
That's-
You're not fighting those guys. You don't have to worry about those guys. Any guy in the red box, you're not worried about.
Ah. Oh, I feel silly.
Yes.
Oh, this guy then. Hit on this guy.
That's decoration. Don't worry about it.
Pay no
He is
attention.
banged as well.
Okay, so hit on this guy.
I'm back.
Bane.
Can
He
you?
doesn't swing that way.
Unfortunately, that will miss because you're in melee.
Of course. Alright, I'm running on bullets.
I did forget one thing, but we'll worry about that next round. Mingia.
I'm gonna try again. Try again.
We're all waiting.
Oh gosh.
No pressure. We're all waiting.
Mother of God!
God!
Mother of God!
Oh no. My dead body is being so dishonored right now.
You bring shame and dishonor upon your family.
Well,
I think-
ignoring Mingia's shame, Mandarin says this is definitely not Curse of Strahd, because Rob isn't trying to kill anyone. Actually, I'm waiting, because at the end of this chapter is a more fun time to kill someone. I'll have you know. And Mingia
So
got
that's
a
why you're
1.
not killing me yet.
Yep. Next horse
Okay,
ridden by
you want a more
caster sprouts
spectacular
out
death.
2 additional pairs of legs for some reason. We'll ignore that one because, obviously.
Lepner?
Well, this guy's gonna take a slash at Mingia then. Oof. Oof. Oh! Oh, you love to see it! 4 damage, my god!
That's
quite
the
the
crit.
crit.
That's why we crit for. That's why we build our crit builds for, baby.
That's what it's all for. Alright, so I forgot to do something. But that's fine. So, we'll just do it now.
Sounds like a plan.
I just gotta see something. Roll. I want everybody to roll perception for me.
Can't do that. It's impossible.
Nope.
Every time I roll perception, I roll a 2 or something.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I have eyes, but I do not
You actually
see.
did it this time.
Oh! Now I want to roll well!
Jake does not see. Jamuka in particular,
That's a
you
lot of smoke.
spy as the captain is barreling his way. He's bodying people. My god, they're dying. They're dying left and right. Oh my god. As he's making his way towards this area. Let's see. As you notice, the captain, Captain Harrigan, moving towards the door with 2 of his officers. You know, 2 Brian and what's her name? Peppery, what's her name? You notice an enemy sailor sneaking up on your captain, attempting to slash him in the back.
Oh no, stop. Don't.
I shout out, look out behind you, Captain!
As you shout, Captain Harrigan turns and slashes this dude over the throat, and he dies.
Nice. Good job, Captain. I shot
As
my
you
death.
As you're standing here, Jamuka, you're pointing. You're barely able to get over the rail. My God, you're so tiny. Captain Harrigan nods to you in recognition. My God, the reward worth more than gold. Recognition from the captain.
My favorite.
As he and his officers go. Come on. Now it is 7:12 Eastern. So we are past time. But we can do whatever you want. We can save this for next time, or if y'all want to keep going, we can keep going.
Call me a spoil sport, but I do need to work tomorrow.
I understand.
Which will
continue next time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm also okay with stopping here.
Perfect. All right.
I'm okay with stopping here too.
So I need to note that Jamuka got a nod from the captain.
+1 nod.
+1 at nod.
I am at it. Yeah, +1 nod.
All right. So now these nods, is that like, do I add those
currency
to my equipment then?
It's premium currency.
We'll see later. I'm pretty sure you normally have to pay like $5.99 for that. To get a nod.
A minute.
Alrighty, cool. Well, this has been a fun session, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed. I had a good time. I had a very good time.
He'll only keel haul you once instead of twice.
He'll do so gently.
You get
Or
one
harshly if you like it.
murder.
Rogue, you should look at my my stream. I have a little furry friend.
I'm sure that will compensate for you failing to save her.
I hope it will. Oh, come on, don't do this. You
But anyway, thank you everyone for coming out. It's been a blast. I wanted to, since we really didn't get to do anything for 2 weeks, I wanted to kind of move this along a little bit. I don't want y'all stuck in purgatory forever. Just a little while. So anyway,
Just want us to experience the joys of purgatory.
Mando, what you got going on, my dear?
I am not really sure yet. Because my computer has been acting a little weird. It did fine today, but yeah. So just keep an eye out on my social medias, and yeah, hopefully I'll be doing some streams soon.
Awesome. Jack?
Yeah. I am running 3 games a week currently. I'm also going to be doing some gaming streams as well. You can find me over Jack Spade GG's over on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter and also on YouTube. And I might be looking at Kick pretty soon as well, so be on the lookout for that too.
That's cool. And I am, of course, your host, Trucker Rob. Don't forget, visit dragonstreasure.com for all of your tea and anime needs. Curse of Strahd, Lord's Rune, whatever the fuck it is we do on Mondays, 7:30 Eastern. And next week, we will be back to conclude the battle, and definitely not going back to the exact same thing we were doing before. Next
now
week,
we have
Sunday,
a +1 nod
at 4 p.m. Eastern. And just remember, I was so nice today.
You are very benevolent.
Have a good one, everybody.
Pineapple on pizza!
Bye-bye.
Streaming Tabitha, of course you come in as soon as we're ending. No, she can make a new character! Jeez!
That's because of the pineapple
You
pizza.
really just want
This is literally like the quintessential level 1 experience of get crit, go down.
Yeah, pretty much. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm sorry, chat. Bye. I'm sorry, Tabitha. You got me as ending.
P.O.P. Rise up, brothers!